Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
But let's get into it. Yep. Welcome to this brand new episode of another City Opinion podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dad, my co-host Drew. This pod is brought to you by Culture Castle, sponsored by Don's LLC. Let's jump right into the
Well,
match.
before we get into it,
What up?
I just want to warn the fans. You know, I put my hair down because I'm feeling a little emo today, so my energy gonna be a little different today.
Are you channeling your goth energy?
Just my emotional, white stripes. I feel like Jack Black type, Jack White type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling right now. So
All right.
You on his down shit, you on his emotional shit.
yeah, feeling pretty rock Drake right now. I'm feeling like
What happened? Somebody killed your dog or something? What happened, bro?
nah. I just found out that I was your father, and it really got me down.
Man.
Well, all right, you can have that.
Yeah.
You can have that.
For the night of day, the world throw you and down for you.
With your bum ass acting all sad and shit.
Let's get
Shut
into
up, you ugly ass thing.
some interesting. Australia officially banned social media for kids under the age of 16. Is that a good thing, bad thing? What y'all feeling about this overall? And is this something that should be channeled amongst other countries?
Under the age of 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely, I'm not mad at it. Because again, regardless of you see TikTok and you see Instagram, Uber, all these people trying to create buffers for kids so they're not privy to or they're not exposed to certain content. But it's almost impossible through these social media sites when it comes to YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat. Like it's these streams or these platforms is it's open world. Like and and so for kids, it's a lot of things that they can be exposed to, whether we want it to happen or not. Dorian's on social media, and I run his channels, and I'm constantly trying to buffer things that he might run into. But there's shit that come up, he asks me about it, and then I got to have conversations with him that I feel like I should have to have with an 11-year-old, and so but at the same time, you don't want your kids to be naive of the world around them.
Exactly.
And so with the social media thing, I definitely think that's something our kids can do without. It's like, especially if you got your kid doing things in life, if you got your kid active and shit, like if your kid is in school and in extracurricular activities, that should be limited at their time on social media to begin with. And so I just say I'm not mad at Australia. I definitely think the USA can adopt. I wouldn't be mad if they said 16 for the USA. I mean, people find ways to go and get around it, but
I
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I don't think I don't with the inductions of like shit like you streamers and
Yeah.
how most people use most and streaming is younger than us. That's like that's like you would say your teens through people in their young 20s are mostly streamers.
Right.
And that's how so I would say like it would be tougher here
Right.
because because streamers like if you're a popular streamer and you get dollars you get a bag for that and you get money from that, that's gonna be kind of hard to ban social media here. You can limit that
Right.
shit. Obviously,
But it's not a ban. It's a
so.
limit. It's limiting to people that's 16 and older. So
but Johnny said it was a ban to people 16 younger than 16.
Under 16.
Under 16 is a ban.
Right. So it's limiting to people that's above 16. So whether verbiage or not, it's not the fact that they're completely shutting down social media. It's just certain things are not allowed for certain groups. And you brought up streaming. I'm trying to understand what's your point.
No. I'm talking about you say the US can adopt it here.
Right. So you have streaming all over the world.
That is true. You are totally correct on that.
So I'm trying to see because streaming to me is a form of social media. So I don't see what's the difference.
I'm saying people make money off from that. So I can't. If you put a ban on something, right, people make money off.
All the social media is if you are a content creator, it is a platform where you can make money. That is, in fact, and so we do have content creators that are under the age of 16, and you saying that will limit those creators from creating a realm of avenue or a financial avenue for themselves at a young age. And you don't want to be the person to say, let's stop that. So that is one type of group that do benefit from social media, but it's pros and cons to it because you are right. And I went with Dorian being a content creator, and we make child content. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Like I absolutely agree in regards to he makes not as much as Ryan's Playhouse. Don't make as much as that kid, but he does get some income from his YouTube channel, and so it would be unfortunate if they limited to the age of 16, which would then cut off his few dollars that he make here and there and shit. So like you're right, Drew. In that sense, it's pros and cons to it. I think people are just more concerned about the content that kids are consuming. It's hard, even with these platforms trying to find ways to buffer kids from seeing content that's not made for them. I know as a parent, with him having a child channel, and we have child settings on all his social media platforms, things still get through the cracks and shit. So it's like, what do we do to prevent the kids who are not on as content creators but just merely consuming content, and do they need access to the content that they're currently consuming?
But I also feel like it's more of like they just want kids. They just trying to get kids off these devices. Go outside.
But that's what I said. Like for my kid, he's in extracurricular, so it's like, after school he got basketball practice. If not basketball practice, he got baseball practice. He fucking student government. Like he's honor society. So it's like he does a bunch of shit, and his screen time is once we get home, generally after like 6 o'clock, and he goes to bed at 9:30. So
you don't have time for none of that shit.
Right. So I definitely think kids need to be off the screen more and get outside and do something. Like get your little fat.
I do agree with that.
Get your little fat, out of shape asses out of the house and off the device, and you all got social anxiety because only person you talk to is a fucking beta man 369 from fucking Albuquerque somewhere, and you don't got no real fucking friends because all you do is talk to people you don't know online. So yes, they like in that regard, yes, let's limit our kids time on these devices. So maybe not a age, but like a window, like hours, like, or a certain time of the day. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like during the week, it's almost like a curfew for social media. Like
I mean, they do have settings on your phone like where you can limit to this block of screen time. You can
Yeah,
set the
right.
parameters and
That's
stuff like that.
right. Something that you can say, but like, how can the government work with the phone companies to like, have these installed in the phones or some sort, like, because it's the government control, like leaving it up to us. A lot of people just get their fucking kids the phone so they don't bother them. Get out my face. I see little kids already that's like 5 or 6 that are fucking tablet babies and fucking phone babies. Phone, they know how to work the phone better than anybody. They got a fucking iPhone 17, can get in and maneuver and shit, but can't tie their shoes.
I would not agree with giving your young child iPhone 17 because them shits are expensive.
But I'm saying like the fact that they have access to these things, whereas they could do all that, but then can't tie their shoes or can't wipe their ass good. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta catch up in other places before we let technology be the say all be all, and then we're struggling in like the real world. And
I mean, you can just you kind of in what am I saying? An analogy way where parents would leave their kid in front of the TV.
Yeah, facts.
Like they said they did it with TVs before the tablet. It was the TV they did it with. Leave it in front of the TV, like the TV can.
Yeah, as long as they quiet, then
yeah. Put on Sesame Street. Sesame Street,
right.
Learn y'all kids.
Put on PBS for the day.
A lot of us Sesame Street babies.
I was a crack baby. You know what I'm saying? We was outside getting it.
Okay. We was crack baby. All right.
We was moving keys, bro. And I ain't talking about no piano.
I was saying, I'm not gonna lie. Looking back
through the hard knocks school.
I still can't do the math of how much time it was in the day, because I feel like I was always meant to be a body, but I was outside.
Nigga, I was out. I didn't become, bro. I didn't come out.
All that shit added up in one day, because there'd be times where it's like I did all this shit in one day. It's like, ain't no way.
On one day. On a summer day, nigga, I've been got up at 8 o'clock, went riding bikes, went swimming, played ball, went to the movies, amusement park, and still had time to get home and play some fucking GoldenEye.
As I said,
and watch wrestling.
They long.
Yeah, I'm saying,
long, bro. You got hours in a day.
Bro, I felt like the days was definitely longer back when we was young, because I still.
Hell yeah!
How the fuck did we do all this shit in one day? Like, where was
we didn't have a job, nigga,
or a phone. We didn't have a phone either, though. Like
a job.
We didn't have a phone. Like, I feel like these kids, like
even then, there'll be school days. I feel like, bro, go to school and do some shit, and you be like,
nigga,
what the fuck?
Nigga, I literally go to school, get out of school, hoop.
We had time
go home, play the game, watch wrestling, all before it's time to go to fucking bed.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Time definitely was longer when we was younger. I feel that way.
We don't have careers. We didn't have, just like I said, we didn't have jobs, bro.
He talking about even when we were active students.
Yeah.
Even when niggas was actually
participating
in extracurricular things.
After school gym, play ball.
Right. Niggas was still doing a bunch of shit in like 4 hours.
Outside, hanging around after school gym closes. Now everybody's just chilling outside. Get into some other shit.
We ain't talking about us as adults. We talking about that.
Yeah, I do know all that. Like, Tom did not move as fast. Like, I feel Tom is moving faster since
That's definitely because look at this year. Look, we're at the end of 25, bro.
Like, this shit moved fast. Like, Tom, the whole year never moved as fast when I was younger.
I don't believe it. I don't remember shit moving as quick as it does now, though. I ain't gonna even cap, Drew.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a whole year was like a 2 years and a half. You feel a 2 years and a half of shit in 1 year. And that's how you got 2 years and a half of shit done in 1 year.
Yo, Christmas break felt like a whole month and shit.
Christmas break was amazing.
Yeah,
like you felt like
we had fun with that week. We had fun with that little week off.
Summer, that was really like a whole 3-4 months. Like,
I miss those days sometimes.
But I'm just saying, like, I definitely think America needs to do more. Now, maybe not, as strict as Australia, but we definitely need to, tighten up the reins a bit when it comes to our kids and their access to social media.
Yeah, I do agree limiting social media, of course.
So whether it's like curfew or something, like a certain amount of hours that like the government works with the, the phone companies with, I wouldn't be against that.
Yes, yeah, do what we can to make shit better for the children.
Because, without the kids, the world is just a dying sun.
Oh, that was your emo dev coming out. Like, yo, don't listen to rock music before the pod. What happened to all the rock? What happened to all the rock music, bro?
Rock is just a gem from the times where music spilled blood.
I'm literally being serious, nigga. Come on, stop with that. I'm being serious.
No, honestly, at one point though, like not to even go on a tangent, I remember at one point, rock was really a genre that everybody can fuck with. Like you don't have to be a rock fan to be like, yo, I fuck with this song. Like,
yeah,
I
fuck with some rock songs.
Bro, I got a whole rock playlist. It's like, fuck what y'all talking about. These
Blink 182 was the niggas.
Blink 182, Sum 41, Fall Out Boys, My Chemical Romance, like Daltrey, like fucking Creed, fucking man, yo, at what I don't know if that was a 2000s thing, but
might have been a 2000 thing.
Because rock doing that,
it wasn't as big, but it carried over into the 2010s a little bit in the beginning.
Rock during that time, you were, even if you are you were around the way nigga, like a nigga from the Bronx, nigga from Chicago, like somebody from humble beginnings. There is a rock artist, rock group, or rock song that you come across and you be like, nah, this song is kind of fucking fire.
Yes, I agree with what you're saying. But like,
I heard fucking what I just heard this song give me goosebumps every time I hear it. Fucking Jack White. That burn. Fucking Seven Nation Army or something it's called, something like that. I
gotta listen to it. I might know it once I hear it.
Jack White.
The title is not coming.
No, his name is Jack White. It's by the White Stripes.
Mm-hmm.
It was the rock. His name is Jack White. He had a band with him and his sister.
Yeah. I know you talking
about. And it
go
burn.
Seven Nation.
Burn. Yeah, Seven Nation Army.
I'm pretty sure I would know it once y'all hear it.
I know as soon as y'all hear the shit, y'all gonna know exactly. Y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, I know that shit. Like that song's so fucking hard. That beat is so hard. And that's another thing. Rock be having some tough ass beats.
Oh yeah, they definitely have some fire beats.
Fire beats. And y'all know me. Different ears. I be, bro. Those rock records, bro. Sum 41, bro. All them niggas used to have some shit. All those, and then all of like the teen movies used to have all the rock hits on them and shit. So that's why I used to discover a lot of my songs, like watching She's All That and American Pie and
American Pie.
all the movies like that. It had like the rock, like the punk rock records. And so I used to be like, oh, that song kind of fire. John, what you listen to? The Seven Nation Army?
Oh, I definitely heard that before. I never knew the name of the song, but I definitely heard that one before.
Bro, that shit's so hard.
But I'm pretty sure they sampled that beat. I don't think that's their shit. I think that's a sample.
What?
That beat. That's the shit that's the shit that they play at the games.
Yeah, the leagues have sampled Jack White. The White Stripes. Hell yeah, they did. That's the White Stripes. The White Stripes didn't sample the leagues be playing that. You right. All the sports arenas be playing that beat. But that's the white stripes, nigga. They don't belong to nobody before them. That's the white stripes, nigga.
Let me hear this. Seven Nation Army.
It's a popular beat, John. I mean, Drew. Everybody know this beat.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna know it.
That's the shit they play at the Heat game.
Everybody play that shit.
Oh, that's their shit. That's their shit.
Yeah, I know it is. Because I remember when that shit came out when I was young. It's like, yo, this shit tough. It just, all the sporting events be playing that shit. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. That shit's so tough. I might drop a 16 to that shit. Me and Jack gonna do something. But yeah, let's limit these kids access to social media, though. I'm with it. And these phones and these devices. Get out and touch grass. I ain't seen a kid have a snow fight. Like y'all niggas don't play football in the snow. Like y'all don't do none of that. Y'all don't play Killer Man.
Oh well, I did see some kids on my block playing.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, Drew.
We had
got a good snow on Sunday, and I ain't see no kids out. My son threw snow out on me. I was so proud of him. He picked up a snowball and threw it at me. I'm like, look at you, bro. Look at you. Like, I'm doing something right. This nigga, he ain't thinking like, oh, watch out for the snow. That nigga said, and start throwing it at me. It's like, nigga, now I'm gonna body slam you in this pissy snow over here. This pissy snow hill over here. But
I'm gonna this snow over here.
But because you know in the Bronx, the snow don't stay white long. Like,
nah.
You gotta catch it when it's fluffy. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta catch it when it's fluffy.
If you don't catch it when it's first dropping, it's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go touch none. That shit gonna be either gray, brown, or yellow.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's get into an end of an era. Hot 97 has officially ended Ebro in the morning. They're still gonna do their thing.
Yeah.
Together, but it's just not gonna be under the Hot 97 umbrella.
Right. When somebody go in the era of Hot 97?
In the era of Hot 97. Now you know that ain't gonna happen until the DJ Nuck left.
Yeah, it ain't gonna end.
It ain't gonna happen till the big man is out.
It ain't gonna happen until all the MTA workers, all the Jamaican MTA workers are retired because they the only ones that listen to that shit.
Nigga, still New Yorkers still listen to Hot 97, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm talking about with Big Flex, Funkmaster Flex.
Well, Flex, you know, he just did the okie doke, act like he was leaving, but then he just extended his time and shit.
Yeah, he just did nothing but kick DJ enough out.
Right,
DJ enough out his seat, just take over his slot.
Right.
And be like,
but honestly, like, you know, who gives a fuck?
I mean,
honestly, who cares? Because if they gonna keep doing it, the way I consume most of these DJ or these radio shit stuff is via YouTube anyway.
Yeah, I get that, but it's still like.
So y'all going independent now? Okay, it's like we still have access to their content.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, did they say they were going independent with the morning show just on YouTube? Did they actually say that?
So they're splitting from Hot 97. The Ebro.
Yeah, I know that they got fired. Yeah,
right. So they still gonna do their thing. It's just not gonna be associated with Hot 97. How they gonna do it? I don't know if it's gonna be YouTube or they go.
They said they stopped going to the studio. I mean, they stopped shooting time because they said there's homeless people in hallways and roaches and shit like that. That's what they said.
I mean, like, damn, the security don't throw the bums out. Like, what happens to security? That's what you hire security for. Mm-hmm. With security at the door, like, you gotta do your job. Throw the bums out.
Because the radio station ain't making money no more like that, so they got it. They ain't got the the money to hire proper staffing anymore. Like they ain't making the dollars that they used to.
Man,
People ain't going up there like they used to.
Yo, somebody just, I mean, like, they just
Didn't they just have the shooting and shit up there?
What shooting? I didn't care about no shooting at Hot 97.
In the summer, or was that the WWE building? One of them buildings in Times Square.
Oh, what about the NFL building?
No, right, the NFL building. That's what it was, the NFL building. Don't they share the same building?
There was another business in that building, but the dude was trying to get to the NFL office.
Got you.
That's a whole nother building.
Huh? Oh yeah, Hot 97 was in another building.
So that's what I'm saying. The NFL is making money, and they can't get proper security. Hot 97, the radio business, them niggas ain't making no that advertising money ain't shit no more. They ain't hiring good security.
Man, nigga,
they got the security that be at fucking Burlington Coat Factory. Like they got loss prevention in that motherfucker. They ain't got real security guards. Them niggas don't care. They got a nigga standing there signing people in and signing people out. They ain't got no gun, no badge.
Now you know that's not true.
No gun, no badge. They barely got a uniform. They just got a nigga with a hot t-shirt on, sitting at the desk, and that nigga don't care. He an intern. He like, yo, this shit bullshit. I interned at the radio at the wrong time and shit. Why I'm still trying to do radio, niggas? I need to be at fucking Spotify somewhere. Like, why I'm interning at the radio station? Nobody cares. It's the radio. Like,
I mean, people still care about it. Some people still care about it.
And then a lot of people who hate, low key. Ebro is not a person like everybody likes. Like he's in a quiet taste.
Some people are celebrating that they are no longer Hot 97. Drake commented on them getting the yachts, basically.
Yo, I'm a Christian man, but when I used to tell people to die slow, that nigga Drake said die slower. Like die slower. That's some hate right there. You tell a nigga die slow, it's like, all right, that's hate. But this nigga Drake said, die slower. My only thing with that though is like, Drake, you got that much time on your hand to be upset with Ebro and the Morning and they crew, and like for Drake to have that much energy being Drake, it's kind of weird to me.
Drake is petty, bro. Like that's been him. You know, throughout this whole, I realized that Drake is a petty dude. Like,
yeah,
he would just. It doesn't take enough time on his hand just to create a simple tweet. Die slower.
No, I'm saying
that don't take that much time.
It takes time when you are actively engaged in social media. When you as somebody I would think as busy as a Drake. That's what I'm talking about. Like for Drake to be somebody, I personally think because of his superstardom.
He is definitely engaged in social media.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying as a superstar, I would think he wouldn't have the time to keep up with what's going on in culture around him as much as he is. As engaged he is, I think like damn, it looks as though like Drake has more time than I think he would have because of how big of a celebrity he is.
If you ain't doing shows or you ain't in the studio, what do you think Drake doing?
I think Drake is more than a rapper. I think Drake is almost a billionaire, I believe. I think his network is
almost.
Yeah, I think his network is up in the B's and shit. So like, I assume Drake to be somebody who is just even if we don't see him, he's working. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
even if we don't see him, but we see Drake engaged a lot on social media, and so I always just wonder, like, damn, Drake, for you to be as big as you are, you are hyper engaged in the socials,
and plus,
whether it's on TikTok, streaming, Instagram, he's Twitter, he's in these spaces, like he's active in these spaces. That's what I'm talking about.
Of course, it's a form of promotion. He uses it as a form of promotion, so why not? Like
August, no.
You missing the whole point. You missing the whole point. It ain't promotion, nigga. He's in there talking. He ain't promoting shit. Like, I'm not talking about him working. I'm talking about him lack of working on social media, being somebody who will think is working extra time. That's what I'm saying. So you said promotion. Of course, we know social media is fucking promotion. It's promotion for everybody. But I'm saying is, for someone that's big as Drake, I wouldn't think he would be engaged in the culture, giving his takes on culture, leaving messages, being on all the different social media sites, giving his point on shit. If Drake the billionaire is as active and as busy as I think he is.
I just think Drake has time for the people that he dislikes, and when someone he dislikes is he has the opportunity to take a dig at someone he dislikes, he's gonna take that dig, and that's all it is. You don't fuck with Ebro? Oh yeah, I got 5 from Hot 97. Oh yeah, gotta
Right.
talk my shit. I'm pretty sure he's working doing him, but he's being petty. He's gonna make time for the people he dislike. So
that's true. I mean, you see 50.
I mean,
50 do the same.
I mean, the Ebro and them getting fired went around the whole everywhere. He doesn't live in of course he's gonna know that they got fired, and I got beef with you right now. So yes,
Ebro said, "You're not mad at me. You mad at Kendrick. It's okay."
Yeah, you mad at the coverage we got Kendrick being your ass? It's all right. It's cool.
When that Iceman shit coming out?
I don't know. That shit should have been. That shit should. I think that shit should have. Didn't he slave for some?
Because we got promotions for like 3. We got promotions for like 3 months,
and then came out.
And then it just died. It just like nothing happened. Nothing was spoke about it anymore.
I don't know, bro.
That's another weird. And that fucking Ebro probably said, "Nigga, where the Iceman shit at?" And Drake like, "Fuck you, bitch." But Ebro's not a person I even really like. Like, I don't like Ebro. Like, I'm not the biggest fan because I think Ebro give me old hip hop hater vibes. Like he one of those niggas that be like, he don't appreciate. He don't like. He got hip hop in this bubble, whereas like hip hop is so vast now. Like. Mm-hmm. He one of those niggas. I'm used to the beats and breaks type of nigga. Like, I remember like the interview he was having with Uzi when Uzi was coming up. Like, that recently came back up when Uzi went on Hot 97 when he was coming up, and Ebro was telling Uzi like, "Who do you think you are?" Like, the arrogance, the confidence you have, and Uzi said like, "Nigga, I'm gonna be a rock star." And he like, "You think you're gonna be a rock star?" Literally today. Lil Uzi Vert is a fucking rock star. Like, Lil Uzi Vert put on the show anywhere, that shit selling out. He dropped an album, biggest shit in the world. So it's like, I don't know if y'all remember the kid. He was a rapper, Brooklyn rapper. There's an interview of him. He was on a show. He was on, I think, like America's Got Talent or whatever, fucking one of those shows. Okay. But he's an actor. He does acting too. And he was talking to Ebro. He was up there talking to Ebro about Ebro complaining about the music, but New York music. But the kid was saying like, how often do the radio play up and coming New York artists? He was saying like, other places have to break us before New York give us love. And Ebro going in on him and shit. Nah, the shit be whack. Shit be whack, like going in on this kid. And the kid like, "Yo, why you yelling?" Like, I'm giving you the point of view of a young artist from New York. Like, this is what we think. Like, we think you guys don't respect us because we don't sound like traditional New York hip hop. And so y'all wait for other places tell us that we're cool for niggas to say to y'all, "Hey, you heard about that kid in your town?" Then y'all want to backtrack and be like, "Oh shit, this somebody bubbling up in the city," but these young guys have been coming to y'all. Y'all don't like it. The music hip hop scene ain't the same. Y'all niggas don't have talent showcases. Y'all don't really have those up and coming hours. Like a lot of radio stations, you say dedicate music or dedicate time to local artists and shit. Like the radio stations don't do that no more. So this is what this kid was saying.
That was like around like 11 o'clock at night.
And so this kid was saying that, like, you know, you guys are still big wigs in this game and your opinions are respected, but y'all only fuck with New York artists once somebody else
you gotta be established first before your joint gets played on the radio.
And the crazy thing is, he was saying, like, you know, it used to be before you can go anywhere else, you had to be owning your city. Like your city had to show you love. But
it didn't work that way in like certain markets like in New York, because I think that been like New York for like the longest. You had to get popping, like you wasn't just getting on radio in New York.
No, wait,
it wasn't the up and coming hours.
What he was saying is, before you touch the other markets, your name was already stamped in your city. It's like our city already stamped us, so now the world got to hear it. Where New York now is so the music scene in New York is so based on what's popping right now, what's popular, that we don't really look into the emerging talents. And these young guys are going to other cities or getting love in other cities, and then New York saying once the other cities or Atlanta or the South or LA say this kid is good, then New York want to jump on, and then they get mad at these artists for not wanting to be at Hot 97, wanted to be at Power 10, whatever, 105, 103, whatever the fuck. Like, they don't care to go to these places. They don't care to, like, sit down with these people, because when these guys were bubbling up, the New York gatekeepers was not allowing them to have a seat. And so he was saying, like, this is how a lot of the young New York artists feel. And Ebro was going in on them like, nah, y'all should be weak. A lot of that shit be trash, like going crazy on them. And the kid, I'll find the YouTube.
Sometimes like, I don't want like, because sometimes I kind of do agree with Ebro in a sense that a lot of shit do be trash.
Yeah,
and that's probably why you're not getting spins. A lot of shit sometimes do be trash. I mean, like, he does have that right to say.
But then it comes to the subjective part.
That's what I'm saying. It's very subjective because
the ears are saying it's trash.
And then it's subjective
because the overall trash. I mean, there's certain styles and shit
that you don't fuck with.
That people find trash. Doesn't mean it.
And so, and that's the caveat to it, because if I go to you and you say my shit trash, but then I go to Atlanta and now I'm the biggest shit on Atlanta radio, and then the DJs and the power people in Atlanta are saying, yo, y'all got this nigga in y'all city from Queens, yo, he got a record everybody fucking with. Now you in New York, you look kind of stupid that another city is putting you on to your homegrown talent.
Like I said, it all depends on the ears. The ears play a role in that too. And
so that's why I said, like, with Ebro, to me, I don't really fuck with Ebro because I think he does have a certain type of ear, and it's only one type of style that is palatable to him. And with somebody being such a powerful person, whether it's radio or not, Ebro is still a powerful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Him having a limited palette does fuck it up for the new guys that's coming up in hip hop. Because you look at a guy like, what's the nigga, the fat nigga? He had the gangster drill. He had gangster drill. I mean R drill, R&B drill, or whatever his name is. I didn't want to be the fat nigga, little fat. Cash Cobain.
Oh, Cash Cobain. Okay.
Yeah. He started getting his name put out there in the South and on social media before the radios in New York start fucking with him because it's drill is whatever. I forgot what he called the genre now.
Sexy drill.
Sexy drill and shit. Like New York wasn't. It took other people to say, "Yo, we fuck with what this," because he always doing that little dance and shit he be doing, like sexy drill shit. It took other people to fuck with it for our power people to be like, "Oh, okay, this is something good." Like to me, it's like how does how is it not palatable to you until somebody tell you it's good?
I mean, somehow like
especially when you like powerful people like that, you know what I'm saying?
I won't say that how the music game works at sometimes, but that literally is it literally is where I get you have to be popping in your city before you go outward, but
well, it used to be. I don't think it's that way no more.
New York as a city is just different. Like
yeah,
like you do get more popping in other places. That happened to number one hip hop female artist and Nicki Minaj.
right.
She got popping in Atlanta first.
True.
And then it went to New York. Like that happens.
Yeah, I just think
that happens.
Unfortunately, New York does something that
I don't know.
New York don't seem like New York put on for its locals the way other city does, like the other big radio guys do. Like it seemed like California, it seemed like Chicago, all these other places literally be having their local guys. You go to any festival in these fucking places, like the little guys are being shoved in your face by the powerful people. Like, no, he got next. She got next.
I got that.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think we get that in New York anymore. Whereas it used to be that way, where it's like, in order for you to be official, you had to come through New York. Again, part of me wanted to be in New York is because you had to come to New York to be official. Like you had to get stamped. And New York ain't stamping nobody no more. Like it's not that New York don't have that stamp no more. You don't check, hey, is they fucking with me in New York like that? It's like the world, of course, we're in a digital world, so you have access to the world. I just don't think New York is that place anymore where it's like we got to get respect from New York, and they power people, meaning they're radio guys, they're A&Rs, they're producers, like they're DJs. We got to go get them on our side because they don't put nobody on in a city no more anyway.
I mean,
like they not ushering in people. Flex ain't ushering in the next guy. Ebro them ain't putting us on to locals. Like
Flex do be having during like his freestyle. He do be having a lot of young guys on that. Like Flex is like the only one. Yeah. And the biggest DJ that did that suddenly passed away. DJ K Slade did that.
Yeah.
When he was here during his slot, but his slot was like late night.
And when DJ K Slade, all his mixtapes were always a bunch of local New York niggas.
Yes. Just like I said, yeah. He's saying, yeah.
So I just think New York has missed that, but Ebro them, I hope y'all do something good. I don't care. I don't really check their content. So
I mean, nigga, Ebro's on Apple Music, motherfucking.
That show still is that Apple show still on?
Oh,
the
hell
Rap
yeah.
Life
is still there. Rap Life is still there. I have Peter Rosenberg on ESPN, so you got that about to be his main job and shit.
Nah, I used to always see the Rap Life on YouTube, but
they're still there.
I don't be seeing like they don't be coming up on my algorithms anymore.
They're still there. Rap Life is still there.
But maybe just ain't.
He's
ain't popping no more.
I don't know if it's just rap. I think he got something else on Apple, but he over there he an Apple employee, bro.
Right, I know that.
Apple Media.
But hey, man, take chances. But they say they're still doing the show. It's just not gonna be under the umbrella. So you still, that's something you was listening to and checking out. You'll still have a place to go find and listen to them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get into. We kind of touched on it on the OSA, but we could touch on it quite a bit. Street Fighter teaser drop. Dev got into this whole thing last
His
time
whole
we spoke about
spiel.
OSA, how he's not feeling it. But the trailer was really hit or miss, and we're just gonna have to sit
I
back.
think you summed it up best, John. You summed it up best. You said this shit was gonna be either like really based on the trailer, this shit's gonna be really over the top and bad, or really action packed and good to your standard. So
He said good to your standards. Just a backhanded ass compliment. Yeah, back.
We'll see. I have faith because they're so fantastic. Now everybody's gonna get this like screen time. Some of these fighters ain't gonna get that many scenes.
yeah, I mean it's definitely set up. I mean I would hope it's set up to have multiple movies. But we gotta see how this first one goes. I still didn't like Sagat is one of my favorite characters. I don't know why they didn't show Sagat though. Or is he even a part of this first?
I feel like they didn't show a lot of the characters that's gonna be.
Yeah, because like when we first introduced to it, it was a lot of people that was a lot of characters gonna be in it, and that's why I did my whole spiel about recasting. So there's a lot of fighters, a lot of the characters that like when they first announced the Street Fighter cast that they did show in this trailer. And again, this is the first trailer, so we probably get more. This coming out next year, October-ish. So we'll get 2 to 3 more.
We'll have so much time.
Yeah.
And it might get us all out of retirement and get the C2 cast to go watch a movie together. This might be the movie to go go watch together.
I mean, we definitely should get back out to the movie theaters and shit. Get live reactions, see how the people feel coming out the movie theater. And get our true feelings.
It's all due to you because you want to be there so goddamn early.
Yeah, what's wrong with being there early, bro?
Nigga, I don't want to see a movie at 11 o'clock p.m. 11 o'clock a.m.
That's the best time. You don't get all the interference from people.
Yeah, it's a peaceful time to watch.
Yeah, you could watch the movie and not listen to motherfuckers talking and trying to make jokes and shit. I hate people, bro. And like going to a movie after 1 o'clock, I hate it. I don't be wanting to tell people to shut up, but it's like shut up.
And like I don't even be going to movies that late. I be going to movies like I be going to movie at normal 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Bro, that's normal shit.
That's wrong hours, bro. That's like, middle of the day.
I mean, midday. Like what's wrong with midday?
All the knuckleheads and the annoying people are there.
Not necessarily, because if you are midday like the next week, like probably opening day. But let's say like next week, the week after that midday roll is not packed at the movie at that movie.
Yeah, I mean, if you give it a week or two, yeah, it's not.
That midday is not packed no more.
I'm saying, if you're going to open the weekend, man, go to that 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock show. You'll enjoy it better. You get comfortable. You ain't got to purchase a seat next to you because more than likely seats be empty. You can look on the AMC app to see who's sitting next to you. If the seat is like, somebody brought the seat, so you put your bag there. Man, it's a lot more comfortable. You could take the head, the armrest out the middle and make it a full seat. It's a lot of shit you can do with them early shows that you can't do with them 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock shows, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, one time we went to the movies. We always check the movie, see who's sitting next to us. We see it's me, Dorian, and my wife. It's an empty seat, and it's another person like in between us. So we like bet. We put our bags and shit there in the seat. Big ass nigga. He like, that's my seat. We like, pull up the app. No, it ain't, nigga. No, it ain't. You did the same thing we did. You probably was looking at this fucking app. This ain't your seat. This seat is empty. That's our bag seat. Sit your fat ass. You should have brought the other seat on the other side then, because somebody was sitting with him on the other side. Now his big ass squeezed into this little seat. You knew your fat ass needed 2 seats. You should have purchased 2 seats. But now you try to pull an okie doke. Knew your fat ass needed 2 seats, and that's why they need to have these fat niggas paying for 2 seats on planes, because you know you need 2 seats, but then you try and gangster a seat. He come like, excuse me, that's my seat. I'm like, oh, nigga, I just checked this shit 5 minutes ago. Look, I'm like, bro, no, this ain't. This seat empty. He like, oh, yeah, sit your fat ass down, enjoy your movie.
Yeah.
I'll say yes. It's movie theaters. Going to movie theaters.
I'm pro fat people paying for more seating. That's a fact.
Didn't we have a conversation that some
on the planes and shit? Yeah, make their fat ass pay for more seating. They need it. It's to make sure everybody comfortable. You want to be comfortable, so do I. Get your fat ass extra space.
But
I mean, I'm pretty sure like there was empty seats in that bitch. Like I'm pretty sure he could just scrolled. He could have
looked at the app and it was definitely other empty rows.
Another two empty 2 seats. Like
that's definitely true, Drew.
Instead of making a scene like that.
But I don't know if it was like, after a while they stopped showing the tickets though on AMC too, so people can't purchase. So I don't know. Maybe he did try to do that. I just know he tried to pull an okie doke on us, and we weren't going. It's like, nah, bro. Matumbo finger. Get your fat ass over there. Get your fat ass over there.
No.
Eat your popcorn and your chili cheese fries and chili cheese dog, and they don't even sell it at AMC, but you happen to got a chili hot dog. Where you get that from, and where did you have it?
You can't eat no goddamn chili cheese dog. Like where you have to poop, nigga. That's poop food.
Nigga, you imagine that fat nigga poop? It looked like chili probably anyway.
Nah, I can't. Nah, chili cheese fries. Nah, chili. Nah, that's not a movie food, bro.
No, that's definitely not an outside food. Like you eat some chili, nigga, you sitting in the crib.
Nah,
because you definitely going to the toilet. All them fucking beans is coming right at you.
And plus, you be farting and shit. Nah,
that's a fact. I know when I be eating chili, nigga got the butt trumpet for real.
But we can skip the next topic. I don't even know why I put it down. Christian Rock getting into a little squabble.
Skip it.
I'm saying it's not really much. I put it down because it's something that happened, but it ain't really much content about it. That shit, that's like the everyday shit.
Yeah, we know she got hands. Skip it.
So get into some sad news over this past weekend. There was 2 mass shootings. 2. One in Australia and one at the
Brown College.
Brown.
Are we talking about Rob Reiner and his wife?
Oh, that too, shit.
We can add that to, I totally forgot about that. But that shit literally just happened, though,
Yeah, that shit was like yesterday, day before.
No, that happened. It happened on Sunday. Then they just talked about it more these last 2 days.
Well, his son allegedly the one who.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll get to the mass shooting, but they trying to say they was at a Chris O'Brien Christmas party.
Conan O'Brien.
I said Chris O'Brien. Yeah, Conan O'Brien.
It was at the Christmas party, and it was a big argument between like the parents and his son Nick. I forgot what it was about, but
they told him he got to get a job. A job? What do you mean a job? Not like entry level. Entry level? You mean I don't get an executive seat with the company? No, nigga, entry level. You gotta work your way up. You hate me, don't you?
I mean, like, I understand the comedy. People died. Like, I'm trying to be serious. Come on, people
Because
died.
this how these whites
People
be acting,
died,
bro. They be these young whites be entitled.
I mean, like,
Them
I don't
young
know.
whites be entitled.
And then
Daddy's
later,
money is my money.
I mean, they were doing movies together too. Like, he was like, it was 2000, it was 2009, it was 2015. They did a movie together about him being about like a teenager on like about like a middle-aged man with drug habit, which the son is actually experiencing.
Yeah.
Like he been in and out of rehabs. Like he even said it when he was promoting the movie. Like he'd been in and out of rehabs like about like 15 times.
Yeah.
Like so he had a drug problem too. So
Yeah, whites,
but
whites is
for what
crazy.
but wherever it was, so it is like you got stabbed both of them, stabbed Rob Reiner and his wife.
Yeah.
And they found out to basically like both of them they slit their neck. Yeah, gruesome shit. Like
Yeah.
RIP Rob Reiner and his wife. I forgot her first
During the
name.
holidays, this is a messed
Yeah,
up way to
especially
go.
at this time of the year.
It's a messed up way.
Yeah.
Overall,
And
this is a messed up way to go, but it's just with the timing, this is a more terrible way to go because he's not the only
he
kid.
not the only he was
Yeah.
the only son. Their daughter was who found them. Who
That's what I'm
found
saying.
them.
So it's like overall,
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
damn.
And that's a fucked up position to be in, to have your parents die by somebody you love. Like, this is your parents, you love them dearly. But your sibling, you also love dearly.
Does it's I don't think there's no love
Fortunately,
like
you
that.
losing three people
You're
that
losing your
Like you
sibling
losing
and
3 people, but
yeah,
that's enough to mentally
that fuck
mess
with
up
you.
with you because literally, me and my brothers, we like this. One of them niggas killed my parents. The hate that I would have, but also the mind fuck it would do to know my sibling, the person I grew up with, the person, the person that shared these parents with me, that poured into us, the fact that you can come to the point that you unalive them, how are you supposed to be as a person who loses 3 people all at once?
That's something you gotta think about. That's just something very difficult. Like obviously, there's gonna be a lot of anger, rage, but
It's a lot of
you can't
emotions
just
going on.
erase it's gonna take a while for the love ain't gonna just erase overnight. Like you know
Right.
what I'm saying? But it's like because you still got probably many memories, so it's like the positive shit is still gonna be like it's gonna be a whole process to like cleanse yourself.
Especially if you and your sibling was close.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what I'm saying. It's just a overall.
They'll definitely mess you up because I don't know how that guy I don't have to deal with that. I don't know how I would. I don't know. I don't think I know how I react.
And that's what I'm saying. Like for a sibling, how do you react in a situation like this? Mourning the death of your parents, but also still having to live with your sibling is the one who caused their death. Like that's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, like I
I
said,
don't know.
tough situation, and during the holiday season, it's just overall bad.
Yeah, condolences, of
RP
course.
to them, best
Yo,
wishes.
it was just a coincidence. I was watching Wolf of Wall Street on Saturday. Like that shit. He played Mad Max. You seen Wolf of Wall Street? Yeah.
That's
I was like,
another long movie.
I mean, but Wolf of Wall Street is
It's
mad
better too, but
entertaining.
I'm just saying that's
It's
another one.
entertaining
Wolf
though.
of Wall Street is mad entertaining. I can say it was no drive by
It
Wolf of
was a
Wall Street.
fast-paced movie.
Right, exactly.
A lot of stuff going on.
It's a lot going on. But like you were saying, John, we locally, because Brown University is not too far from us.
Yeah.
Um,
Back to more sad news, the mass shooting. We diverted to some other sad news that we talked about. And let's get into more sad news. Yeah, the shooting on the campus of Brown.
Brown University.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Brown University. I saw footage, that they were saying like they couldn't identify the guy, ethnicity or race or anything. I assure you, from the video I saw, he was a white man.
yeah, but doesn't
Maybe you
make
can't
it
see his face
doesn't
because
make it any less.
when it came out,
Mhm.
they of course the streets are surrounding Brown University.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was they did like a shutdown to limit cars and limit people from getting because this guy allegedly, or this person, because they didn't know for sure what they were. This person, after they did what they did, they left on foot, and so the streets are going crazy. And then they did a lockdown to prevent people from being on the streets, because what they were afraid of, that being that this person was on foot, they
armed
can't
and
go.
dangerous.
They can't go far. They're armed and dangerous. And then somebody being in the car, they possibly run into the guy, and then he takes their life for their vehicle trying to get away. But they were like, CNN was talking about it. They like, we still waiting to get a
Facial recognition.
get some recognition of how the guy looked or whatever. Like a lot of the students couldn't really tell you what if it was he or she, or if they were black or white. But in that same breath, they showed a video, and he's walking down like the classroom hallway, shooting with a fucking shotgun. It's a white male. Like, you can't see his face good, but you can clearly see, unless it's somebody transitioning, but they still consider male. A male, born male, a cis male, or transitioning male. It was a fucking tall white guy. And so I would think with the local cameras, because I'm pretty sure around the university there is local businesses, that they should be able to
Get
spot
that.
from
Get a camera view of his face. They
right.
just by what he looks like, but as of yet, they haven't got anything.
They had got somebody, but the guy, it was the wrong guy.
It was the wrong guy, and God forbid, like, uh, in this moment, like, because he's still at large, they don't have a good shot at his face.
Right.
I would, as a suspect, I would have probably like
Right.
left
Give
the
it some
state
time.
already. Like,
Give it some
they don't
time.
have my face.
People like this like to leave like little breadcrumbs that they did this shit. So
Yeah, unfortunately, with people that does mass shooting, they
Mhm.
want the world to know they did it.
yeah, they might get low for a little moment, high, enjoy.
He'll come turn himself in and say why he did it.
I mean that's a possibility. Yeah, but
Let's
And
use
then
that.
as a student at Brown, like, if you guys were at Brown, this guy's still at large, would you be able to go back to school?
I don't know about that, bro.
We ain't going back to school until they get caught.
Nah, bro.
Like, as a student, like, yo,
Because it's not even 100% like like who was his like
Yeah,
targeting or like
yeah, they don't know if he scanned in, because they were saying like it was finals week and it was heavy traffic in and out of school. Could have easily slept in. Like, why he was doing this, the motive, like, what I'm saying? It's still so many unanswered questions. Like, what if, like John said, what if it's somebody that they were targeting, and
they didn't get him on that day.
Right, they didn't get him on that day. And so, because we don't know how this guy looked, we don't even know if he a fucking possible a Brown student. We don't know anything about this guy.
We don't know none of it. Like,
so, like, if I was a student there, like, bro, until y'all get some resolve, nigga, I'm not coming back to the school, and y'all go give me back my fucking money.
online classes. Fuck it.
And y'all better not fucking try to fail me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
But
Because again, how can you peacefully sit inside a classroom, sit inside a library, knowing that this person was able to access the building however he accessed it, because we still don't know how he accessed the building, and go about your studies?
Mm-hmm. That's true. Like,
but let's get into the Australia mass shooting. Did y'all see the footage in that?
yeah, I saw the footage. I
One of
saw
the gunmen got his gun taken from him by a civilian. It's crazy.
he shot him, right?
I think
Yeah,
he tried to.
the dad I think is dead. The dad the dad got
One
shot.
person, yeah, one of the two gunmen were killed and the other one was captured. But there's footage of a civilian running up to one of them and taking his gun.
Shit, because it's fight or flight, nigga. What, nigga? If I'm on the other side of death, nigga, I gotta do something. In those moments, that's when that body say, "Look, you got to do something."
Yeah, but that's the one that got captured. The one that got the gun taken from him was the one that was captured. I don't think the person that took the gun from. I don't think he shot him. He just held him at gunpoint.
Yeah. So again,
I'm just saying that's just a crazy video to watch. Homie ran up on him and just like slammed him, took his shit, and that shit just look crazy.
Again, slammers and pray somebody else come help so you don't get shot. Like, look, I respect it and shit. In those type of situations, I hope that none of us ever. I pray none of us ever have to be in a situation like that. But
15 people lost their lives, bro. 15.
In those moments, you found out what you truly made of. You might have a pile of shit on you, but if you got to fight for your life, that's what you got to do, man.
Yo, but RIP to 15.
Yeah, condolences to the families. Rest in peace to the people that lost their lives. Students losing their lives and shit, man. It's unfortunate. But I hope this guy or these people, whoever is involved, is brought to justice very soon.
Exactly. Man. Oh shit. And they have strict gun laws in Australia, right? Don't they? I believe they do have strict gun laws in Australia.
I want to know.
Let me do it real quick. Gun laws. In Australia. I see. Australia has the strictest gun laws in the world. With ownership tightly regulated under the National Firearms Agreement, the law requires a license, a genuine reason for ownership other than self-defense, and registration of all firearms. So it's said to have the strictest of gun laws in the entire world, Drew. So you're right about that.
Yeah, that's.
But when there's a will, there's a way. Shit.
Yep. Definitely. Now let's get into Danity Kane reunion. They seem to have reunited, got together. All these years, they're doing shows.
So soon, right after did he die?
They gotta capitalize on the moment.
But
find out what happened next. Don didn't get the notice.
Well, she said she wasn't, and she didn't get the invite.
And Don is the one who, also
Dirty Money.
Diddy Dirty Money.
Well, she left Danity Kane to join Diddy and Dirty Money. So
right, she, after Danity Kane dispersed,
disbanded.
Disbanded. She continued to work with Diddy.
Yeah,
with Diddy Dirty Money, and so maybe they looking at her like a op, like when they were during that time at fighting with Diddy. She continued to work with him after that, and so they was like, "Oh, you a op. You the guy that was causing us issues. You stand with him and continue to make money with him after, we had to break up due to our legal issues with him. So maybe they feel away."
I mean, but as far as the reunion, who is doing the reunion? Is it the whole group or is
everybody except for her?
Everybody except for Dawn.
Yeah.
Damn,
that's why she said she didn't even know it was happening. She was unaware of that they were even doing a reunion, that they even got back together. But again, like I said, can you, if so, God forbid, nigga, we got a group.
Mm-hmm.
C2, we get picked up by fucking Apple Music, right?
Yeah.
Boom, they doing us dirty. We like, fuck it, we gonna leave Apple Music. And we got these legal issues against them that causes the disbandment of C2. But then John, somehow, we see in a couple of months, John's still over there working with him. We would be looking at John like, nigga, what the fuck? Like,
John is like, fuck them niggas. We giving this back
right,
to you, John.
exactly. Right. They had another meeting with, you know what, John? They was holding you back anyway. You was the star. And so John,
that's how normal.
it happens a lot. It happens a lot with the
with groups.
Especially with
they
groups.
pick the most talented one. Like, yo, you don't need them. They the backup dancers, backup singers. You the star.
Right.
Star.
And so I think the rest of the Danity Kane cast, because Don was probably like, yeah, fuck Diddy. And then they saw Diddy Dirty Money and they like, oh, this bitch a liar. She's still riding with this nigga even after he did us dirty. And so now that they all, got their shit together and, back together, they excluded her from it. I ain't mad at Danity Kane for like feeling away.
Yeah, it is what it is sometimes, man.
I ain't mad at them for feeling away. Who she'll feel bad? The rest of Drew Hill. This nigga Cisco got a whole Drew Hill with 4 other niggas that's not a part of Drew Hill. It's just Cisco and some randoms.
And he actually is calling them Drew Hill.
Bro, they look up Google Drew Hill today.
I think
that's
not legally do
happened,
that.
That's happened before though. Happened before.
Like Temptations and shit.
Yeah, didn't they like when a whole bunch of them left? They started a new
They made a whole nother Temptation. Yeah. So that's what they should do. They should make another Drew Hill.
Other people, I'm pretty sure other groups have done this.
People gotta get their legal game up. I don't think.
That's what it is.
When you own something together as an IP, you're supposed to call it something different. You can't. Cisco owned the name. Okay,
and that's why he was.
If Cisco owned the name, he can do that shit.
So all he has to do, shit, we could be a part of it. He'd be like, "Yo, Dev, John, Drew,
right, exactly.
Y'all Drew Hill now."
No, because there's an R&B concert coming up in March, and me and my wife, we was looking at like, oh, let's do that for your birthday. But then we looking at the flyer, and it's like, who the fuck is those niggas with Cisco? That ain't Drew Hill. It's 4 different niggas like. And Cisco.
Well, if Cisco owns the name, he can definitely do that. There's whoever owns the name.
Yeah.
If you equally split the name, then that would be hard. But if he outright owns the name,
I think he must do, because, like you said, John, in other situations, i.e., like the Temptations, where they all equally own the name, and although they had issues. There were like 3 different variations of the Temptations happening all at the same time, because the founding members had broke up, but they were all equally owners to the Temptation name.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's happened before.
But shit just look crazy. But again, can you be mad at Danity Kane, the rest of the members, for being mad at Don? Like, I can't be mad at them.
No, I can't be mad. And plus, any groups break up, so it's like it is what it is sometimes. Like,
because then it's like one of those things. It's like, you remember, like, we all knew how he was doing us, allegedly doing us dirty. You went and made money with him, and now you want to come out and say how he was doing you dirty and want people to accept you back. I can understand people being like, "No, you was running with that nigga." Like, no, don't come to me looking for empathy now when we knew he was up to no good in the past, but you continue to work with the guy. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all alleged. If he was doing us dirty at once upon a time, and we were all unhappy, and we decided that we was going to go off and do our own thing, and you decided to stay with the person who is in fact, causing us grief and abusing us, then now that you got abused by him, you want us to accept you back?
tough, but shout out to them. Hopefully they could. Seems like they've had some trouble time in the early part of their music career. Now they could do.
How long would that tour be? Like, how many songs they got? 4? Like, it's gonna be like a 30-minute show. Hi, with Danity Kane.
They have more
Pretty
than
sure
just, they have more than just the singles.
I'm
They
pretty
got the
sure.
album cuts that they can perform.
I'm pretty sure.
That's it.
Also, they've
I'm
made.
joking. I'm joking.
I'm pretty sure they also probably every now and then have some people in the group.
I think they no. I think they had, but I think they had 2 albums under Bad Boy. So they got records to do a tour, especially if they
maybe this will inspire them to get into the studio and make a new. I don't know. Well, I don't know what the rules regulations is if they can make new music.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Make music under the name. New music under the name. It's
Are they still bad? Are they still considered Bad Boy Records? Like,
right. And does that name still belong to?
I'm pretty sure Diddy still owns the name.
So tough situation. The music business, boy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Here we get done dirty in there, man. Let's get it to TV. We are going to be getting a New Jack City spinoff
featuring the sons of Kareem as well as Nino Brown. Kareem went to jail for 30 years. He is now home.
Because Nino Brown snitched on him.
Nino snitched on him. Sent him up. And so he is now home. And his son, he has a son, and Nino Brown's son also is involved in this show. So his dad, Nino Brown's son, is a snitch. Well, not Nino Brown's son is a snitch. Nino Brown is a snitch.
The
dad is a snitch, and Kareem is home. I'm interested to see what this look like. What also I'm interested in is
it's that Davies and A Boogie playing the Sons.
I don't know.
New York.
I'm not
New
sure.
York in the building.
Not sure about the casting, but what I'm interested in is who is hosting this show. Like what streaming, what channel is hosting this show? Is it just a script like they put together? Or are they trying to sell the show to somebody? Is this some 50 Cent shit? Like, because that's going to tell me how good of a show it's going to be.
Maybe it still has to be pitched to something. Maybe they don't have a home yet.
Okay. I would love to see a pilot episode before I really give an opinion. I think I really like the idea. But I would just have to see, like, give me a little teaser or something for me to really say if this shit gonna be ass or not. Because one thing I do hate when we take very long time to remake and add newer stories and additions to shit 30, 40 years later. I do that type of stuff does annoy me a bit. But I'm interested though.
As
a spinoff because it's saying
it hasn't been officially announced, so this is more of like an idea.
Okay.
More of like an idea. It hasn't been officially announced.
So I like the idea.
It's based off something old, but it's kind of like telling a new story.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And it'd be set in a different time because that was in the 80s. So it'd be set in a different time. It's an interesting take. I just don't think because Kareem wasn't, although Kareem went to jail, Kareem wasn't like a big character in the movie. Like, so like to have a show based on, I get it because Nino snitched on him. But to have a show based around him is also an interesting idea.
Oh, so Christopher Williams, the actor that plays for him, he wrote it.
Oh, he wrote it for his character. So okay,
he wrote the spin-off, and he has plans to have Davies and A Boogie.
Okay, so this is all the idea that he's pitching. All right, let's see what comes from this. I'm with the concept a bit. Just want to see what it's about, or what comes from it.
And he says he wants Ice-T to reprise, pull back up, reprise his role, and he said he wrote this story during his hiatus, and he said this story has caught the eye of HBO.
Yeah, he's saying a lot of shit that ain't really sticking as
It's more
stone. It's
rumors and speculation.
It sounds more like a creative idea. He said it caught the eye of HBO. If it caught the eye of HBO, it'd be on fucking HBO.
Not necessarily.
If this
long
starts to build up momentum and it becomes a show,
you caught the eye of HBO, but HBO ain't doing shit until you got something solidified. You got a real script. You got real things going on. HBO don't care about H Boogie and Dave East being attached. They care about a good script and a good story.
True.
So they don't give a fuck about none of all that. So you saying, I want to have Dave East. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Because HBO gonna make sure you get the right cast if the right script is there. So worry about getting that script together and then making sure you present it to HBO right. And then if it's really as good as he's saying it is, then it'll be out there. If not, somebody in those rooms will take the idea and change it a little bit and make it their own. How the smart people do. Good people create, that great people steal. So,
but we'll see. We'll tune into it. We'll see how it plays out. But like I said, it's still in the speculation rumor phase. He actually wrote the story, just now getting transitioned.
I think he's just trying to get it in front of the eyes of people, so to pick up some steam for it. But it's nothing real yet. It's just really idea.
But let's get into something that went viral. T.I. The Juicy just did a skit with
right.
Hat, the whole how people look different with the hat. The hat thing. So T.I. was recently
niggas be hat fishing and shit.
Yeah, T.I. was just on stage. There was a back shot of the back of his head, and it looked like there was some balding, and then
some balding. It looked like he was in a fire.
This balding on top of his head, like the dreads are stretched back there,
bruh. Look, I don't get it,
dreads
man.
are in the struggle back there.
Ain't nothing, bro. I feel like it's a black thing too. Like, black men, we look good with bald heads.
I mean,
because we get facial hair, like our eyebrows are on a more thicker side, so we don't look bad with bald heads. Brothers, we got to know when to give it up. I'm telling y'all, once my shit started to Stevie, I'm not keeping no fucking locks.
I mean, his head ain't full Stevie. He just got one patch back there.
What's worse? What's worse, to lose hair in the front or lose hair in the back?
Ooh, that's actually
what's worse?
That's a good question.
What's worse, your hairline go back or the fucking middle of your dome or your middle of your cranium is bare?
I'm not gonna hold you.
I say the back one, the middle of the
cranium. Yeah, the middle of the cranium is crazy.
Hairline.
Nah, bro.
Hairline, man.
Nah, that middle cranium, bro, because that's an illusion, and that's embarrassing for you to have.
You already got enough hair. If you got enough hair, you could maneuver with the back there.
No, nigga, we ain't talking about the hiding. We talking about niggas' hair is exposed right here, like fucking T.I. Like, that's why Hansel cut his shit. Hansel had the OD baldy right there. I remember last time I saw that nigga. Shout out to my son. I'm like, Hansel, it's time, my nigga. And Hansel like, yeah, you right, nigga. You got hair up here, but you got a fucking landing spot for all planes on the back of your head.
You can maneuver better with the landing spot than a if your hairline.
No, you could definitely headfish a motherfucker with the, as long as you got a lineup, it's like, oh, that nigga look like he got hair. But then once you get, a woman will take a nigga with a receding hairline before they take a nigga with a hiding the baldy in the back.
They'll take the baldy.
No, they'll take a ball. They ain't taking a nigga. They ain't taking a nigga with the bald spot in the back of the cranium.
We'll have to ask the woman that because.
Ladies, first all women poll. Ladies, what would you prefer? If you had to choose, I'm pretty sure you guys would rather have a guy that has a full hairline and long, luxurious locks like myself, or have long, beautiful hair like Jonathan 5. You know what I'm saying? Freshly permed, curl like John. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all would rather have something like that, or have, you know, a fresh lineup like Drew.
Drew.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Talk about me, nigga.
I was good to you. Or you want the fella with the, you know, fresh fade, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have bad hair, but we do have some people that do have bad hair. But of those bad hairstyles, would you rather, what can you deal with? The hairline being pushed back, or the bald spot in the middle of the cranium? Which one is more doable for you, ladies? We're gonna put this as a poll. Y'all let us know. And fellas, which one would you also think you'll feel more confident with? That the receding hairline or the baldy? I know myself. I'm more confident with the receding hairline than the baldy hair.
I mean, to be honest though, most men are confident with both.
Yeah,
the confidence level drop with both.
No,
definitely.
The confidence level drop with both.
You ain't gonna see the baldy in the top of the cranium first before you see the fucked up hairline.
Yeah, but no, it ain't a fucked up hairline. It's just pushed back some.
It's fucked up hairline.
It's a fucked up hairline.
Fucked up hairline.
It's a fucked up hairline, John. Don't push back.
So the problem is, I don't like deception.
Wasn't there like a viral video of a guy getting into a fight, or he pulled a gun on his barber because the barber pushed his hairline back?
Yeah, but you
like the past week,
but
that was straight crazy as fuck.
Right? Yeah, but he made a mistake though. So yeah, you deserve to get what's due to you. But how you think he would have responded if the barber put a permanent bald spot in the middle of his head?
Nigga, give me my goddamn money back as a barber. I ain't shit. Some niggas take shit too far sometimes, bro.
It definitely not worth it. But I'm just saying, like, bro, I'd rather the process of my hair just slowly falling back. I'll take that process versus just me having a full hairline and then life saying smack, and then just putting a big ass hole in my head.
I mean, it depends on how big of a hole it is.
If you're tall,
it depends on how big of a hole it is.
If you're a tall individual, you lit. Like nobody sees the top of your cranium.
Right.
Because
you getting a pass because you getting a tall nigga pass anyway. You could be a tall, ugly bum, and bitch is gonna say, "Oh, we gonna have some athletes."
My argument is the chances of you seeing the fucked up hairline or the receding hairline is way higher than you actually seeing the fucking bald spot.
But what you missing is
so you can hide the bald spot.
Yeah, you can hide it, but a tall nigga already had a bunch of shit. Already had that they a bum. Already had that they insecure. Already had that they broke because they tall. So there's a lot of stuff that's being hid anyway with tall people. So that the least of their words is the hairline. They already got a bunch of secrets because they tall. Tall people be having secrets because they hiding everybody so they can.
People have secrets.
Yeah, people have secrets, but tall people have more secrets because they're able to hide stuff higher than everybody else. Yeah, I know that. Tall people have more secrets than anybody, man. Y'all gotta be out here, learn the world.
But like I said, I think the fucked up hairline.
But we're gonna put it to the poll. Which is worse, the hairline or the bald spot? Let us know.
Look, and in this poll, you and Drew is on the same side, so Drew doesn't have to worry about who's rigging numbers. Y'all on the same side of this poll. I'm the one that's opposing you.
Right.
Poll. But like I said, I'm telling you, you see the hairline first. I'm saying I think that's the one. But
we're gonna see, John.
TikTok and wherever else you post to post.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of them.
Listen, if y'all don't agree with me, that's fine.
And threads.
I still feel that the hairline is the worst one, even if y'all don't agree with me. That's how my counterpart.
We gonna see.
But we are definitely going to see. Let's get into some drama. No, oh no! Before we get into the drama, the whole debate of the independent versus the major. You sent into the chat. It was Rick Ross. Talking about Rick Ross talking about.
So he said, an independent artist. It's hard for independent artists to make it because they're
make it, but they're not really. They don't technically. Independent artists don't become rap superstars.
Yeah, and I think his idea of an independent artist is also a bit screwed too, because independent artists do have an independent team. Like, it just they don't have the power of the machine,
the resources
of a machine. Independent artists do have a small crew of people that they trust to do certain jobs, because he was saying, like, no, independent artists ain't gonna work. You gotta, to be successful, you gotta have a major, because you gotta have a team, you gotta have a machine behind you, and all this and shit. And it's like, that's granted, that's cool and all, but you can still have a team behind you on the independent side. You look at a guy like what's that young guy? He's from California. He's all over social media. Go get that bag. Go get that bag. Go get that bag. He was big in the COVID time. Lil Russell.
Something like that. I think it's Lil Russell or Lil Russ.
It's Lil Russell. It's Lil Russell. He has a major following and team behind his independent label.
I mean, I could say,
you look at what's the white boy?
Russ.
Right. An independent artist, he has his team. They do everything in-house, but Russ sell more than most major fucking artists.
Dolph was an independent artist too.
Dolph, another one where it was independent. And so it's not, I think Ross's idea of a independent, yes, on a very smaller scale, when you don't have any resources as an independent artist, you do have to wear multiple hats, because you don't have the resources to have a videographer, to have somebody to do your marketing and all that shit. So starting off independently, you might have to wear other hats. But I think the best independent artists find other independent creatives and build a team, and that could potentially become a successful, independent organization. Like, let's not act like these niggas on labels make a lot of fucking money.
No,
a lot of these niggas be bigger celebrities than they are actually fucking wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas be famous but broke as hell.
That is definitely true.
I would say the only difference between usually if you sign to a major label, your chances of becoming a rap superstar is much higher than an independent artist.
Your chance of becoming
independent artist would you consider like a rap superstar?
You could become, as right now, who's a rap superstar other than the big names, the big guys?
I mean, the girls.
I would say the girls are like definitely.
They're all part of the label.
The girls are definitely heavier on that side.
The Lottos, the Glorillas, Megs, Cardi B.
And most of them will tell you,
superstars.
And most of them will tell you, most of their money is not from music.
Yeah, but it's more of like the status they achieved through being signed to a major label.
Right. So you saying the spotlight provides them with those other opportunities.
Yeah.
But again, as an artist, you want to make money off your music, and fucking major label artists don't make money off their music. At least
you make well,
as an independent, you get the
major
lion's
artists
share of
not
your
and
money.
right, at least at
good.
the independent label,
Yeah,
you get the
difference-
major share of the
difference
of
is
the dollars that you put in and the
keep
work
more-
that you put in.
you keep more percentage of the money that you earn as an independent. You keep more of the
Right.
percentage because there's artists on major labels that's making money, and there's
Of course.
artists on major labels that's getting robbed.
Right. There's always gonna always be a catch-22 or a to a lot of shit. But for most artists nowadays,
it's just less cuts you got to give out. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just less cuts. You keep
and the work that you put in is whatever you put in is what you're gonna get back. And so for a major artist, if I sold 50,000 records at $10,000, then yes, I'm happy with that versus a major somebody on a major label got all the fucking eyes on them, got all of the playlisting. They selling 50,000 records and still only getting 0.01% of every record sold. Like, so I know Rick Ross means well because he is a boss and he's been able to go from artist to record label owner.
That's also why he's saying that, because he's a record label owner. Remember,
right?
Ross want to sign artists. He doesn't want those artists to go independent.
He said
that will
come to MMG.
Destroy his business.
Yeah, right. That's right, Drew. Fuck the indie shit. Come to MMG.
Mm-hmm. Which is under Atlantic, which is under more. You sign to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to another.
Yep, exactly. So I get what Ross saying, but I think he has a very skewed point of view, because him as a owner in a major talking to indie artists, it's like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to get my pie cut up the way it's currently being cut up. And when you doing as an independent artist, that don't mean you doing everything by yourself. Yes, some independent artists don't have a team behind them and they have to wear more hats, but the best independent artists do have a team of creators that knows their part, knows their job, and they're working together to complete one goal.
I mean, independent just means independent. You gotta lace up the boot. Sometimes money is gonna get tight, but this is when you're on your road of being independent. But
you know that the work you got to put in and the sacrifices you got to make.
Well, like I said, one is more gonna get you to rap superstardom if you have the F factor and other stuff, and the other one you can still, especially in this time, have a career.
And let's just be honest,
successful, but it's just
that superstardom shit only get you so far because niggas be famous but be broke and be in debt.
And let's just say you ain't pop because of that one song, but after that you can't really get another one, because there's a lot of those people.
And and they go into superstardom, but they can't catch another one. Now they ain't fucking that because they didn't sign for 12 fucking albums, but they can't get another single out, and now they shelved for the rest of their fucking career.
Those are one-hit wonders.
Yeah, but that happens so many times,
John.
In the business, it's unfortunately it's an unfortunate.
The label don't owe y'all shit. The label
exactly, because we front y'all money anyway, so we don't owe y'all nothing. So once we gonna hold y'all niggas because we gotta recoup, because we just again fronted y'all niggas some money, and now y'all got that one record and that record ain't going no more, but you done signed this major deal, and now you're fucked. So it's the pros and cons of the game. Like, I just think Ross speaks from one vantage because like Drew said, he's forgetting that he is an owner, but there is many examples of independent artists. R.I.P. Nipsey. Like, independent niggas really out here getting the bag themselves with their team.
I mean, he said a partnership with Atlantic for a victory
but
lap
still, he's
at
independent.
the
A
end, but like,
partnership is you could do a part. You can still be independent and still do a partnership.
Yeah, because Chance had the same thing. Chance, when he dropped, he had a partnership with Apple Music and other people and shit.
but you just say I saw what you did there when you said Apple Music, you did the quote sign.
Yeah, because
But did you?
I'm saying the quote because niggas can be truly independent. Niggas can have a publishing. Like there's caveats to the I have a partnership. Like everybody's shit is different.
Yeah, this
Because
caveat
you have
shit.
partnership don't mean like it's just
basically signed with a different label attached to it.
Right.
Sometimes it's signed with a different label attached to it.
If you have a partnership, it just means like you do and you help each other. You're not. It's not where it's like where the label could be like, yeah, I need
That's
you to
why
step
they be signing. That's why they sign those publishing deals where it's like, okay, I'm big enough of an artist where you guys gonna put money, you guys gonna invest in me, and I'm gonna make sure you guys recoup. Like I'm gonna give you guys your money, and then we done. We're not tied long term. Like we're tied in for this particular business juncture. Like we're tied for this. Let's make sure everybody get their money, and then from there we're done.
Congratulations to the New York Knicks for winning the NBA Cup.
This is what the cup is for. Teams, no offense to the Knicks, but
teams that don't win.
Yeah, this is a positive thing.
Man,
nothing. This shit don't matter. Nobody cares. This shit on a Tuesday right in December, like a regular. They ain't even put it on a Saturday.
Nigga,
they didn't even put it on a Friday. They put it on a Tuesday.
You can win the NBA chip on a Tuesday.
Yeah, NBA Finals gonna be on Tuesdays.
Yeah, but it's not
on Tuesday.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a series, niggas. It's a series. If this supposed to be big, you put it on prime time TV.
This weekend prime time.
It's prime time because nothing else is fucking on. Y'all niggas retarded. There's nothing else on TV. That's why it's prime time. Nothing else is on. Nobody's watching nothing.
No,
prime time. And sometimes on Saturday, shit don't be on Saturdays.
Prime time is
anyway because niggas are not home.
Prime time is a time slot.
Yeah, but it's more expensive the days in which it is because more eyes are on television during certain time slots of the week. Is that not true? True? Yes or no? Is that not true?
Like this, like a time like this.
True? Yes or no?
Yes, there is, nigga. Like this, it's on prime time right now.
So what I'm saying is a Tuesday prime time slot is not as big as a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday time slot.
Friday isn't as big as you think it is. People don't be home on Friday.
Yeah, y'all keep saying that, but I'm the advertising dollar. We talking about the advertising money. They're paying more for a Friday ad spot than they are for a Tuesday ad spot. Whether people be home or not, the cost of a weekend ad spot is more expensive than a weekday ad spot. So for an NBA Cup on a Tuesday, when it's a one-off, it's not like it was a tournament where it can say it started on Tuesday, it was a best of four, and then the last game ended on a Tuesday. You can't really say nothing about that when it's a series. But the reason why the one-off games are put on primetime slots because those are the primetime hours. Like those are. That's why the NFL is on Sunday. Like
then what you call the fucking March Madness? The championship is on a Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, but it's a tournament that's constantly going. It's a tournament constantly going. It's a tournament that's constantly
So
moving.
this is
a
the
one-off,
day.
bro.
This is the day.
Okay. So John, this is what the pricing?
This is the day rankings. The more important, more valuable days
Okay.
of prime time.
Got you.
Sunday is number one.
Okay.
Sunday is number one. After Sunday is Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
After Monday and Tuesday is Wednesday, and Friday is the weakest primetime night because people are outside, and it has the
Okay,
lowest ad rate.
So I'm wrong about Fridays then.
And you're wrong about Tuesday, Mondays, and Tuesdays.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm wrong about that too.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like nobody's watching.
Nigga.
Nobody watching this shit, Drew. And it don't mean nothing, like John said, because it's the New York Knicks, a team that don't win shit. What have they accomplished by winning the NBA Cup?
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Everybody watched the New York Knicks, bro.
I didn't say nobody watches the New York Knicks. I said for a team that don't accomplish nothing, what is this saying? What is this doing? That's what I just said. I didn't say nobody don't watch the Knicks. I never said that.
I'm still with Dev. I don't really care about this tournament shit. But like I said, when teams that usually don't win it, it's gonna create more attraction for that team.
So that's what I'm saying. It creates more attraction. But New York Knicks, we see the tickets. What more attraction do the Knicks need? The Knicks need to win championships. The Knicks need to be good in the playoffs. The Knicks don't need no more attraction. They're the Knicks. So for them winning the middle of the season cup, to me, that doesn't validate anything.
Something for the fan base to brag about because unfortunately
they have nothing else to talk about. It's a sport, and we're talking about the Knicks. This ain't the Hornets. This ain't the Wizards. Like these are the teams that Milwaukee won this shit last year, and it's like, so what? Fucking Milwaukee, y'all just won a championship a few years ago. This is not what y'all should be aspiring for.
The Lakers won the
inaugural one. Lakers won. Nobody is again. It's
put a banner.
Like you should.
Did Milwaukee put up a banner for this shit, or the Lakers was the only motherfuckers that put a banner up?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I'm sure everybody.
Milwaukee probably putting a banner.
Probably put a banner up. John.
Yeah, I think it's a thing.
You're just looking at it because it was your team, John, and the Lakers put up a banner.
I think
everybody disagree with them putting up a banner because why the fuck is you putting up a banner for this? But
they put up a banner for fucking Eastern Conference shit.
That's more important.
That's more of an accomplishment.
No, nigga. I'm saying if anything, the only NBA championship you should only be putting up a banner for.
Right, you are
the Western Conference champions. You put up a banner. Eastern Conference champions banner.
You are the champion.
But doesn't mean this doesn't deserve a banner, bro. It's something new. Like obviously they're gonna have a banner for it. Like what's the fucking like tip of like putting up a banner for it?
Because John is saying it doesn't mean anything. That's why he thought the Lakers was the only one that did it, but I'm pretty sure Milwaukee probably did as well.
Yeah, Bucks put up a banner. Yeah. I guess they put up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all gonna put up a banner for this shit.
Do they get a ring for this?
I don't think they got a ring, but
I don't think they got a ring for it. No.
They get paid.
I know they get the money and they probably get a trophy of some sort, right?
Yeah. They
get medals. Get medals.
Yeah. Okay, medal. Right. I see it. They get medals. Yeah, this shit is trash. Knicks, y'all better do something because this can't be the top moment of this season.
So ASO just did a quick rant/dive into OSA.
Or quick crossover real quick.
Quick crossover because the Knicks just won. As we shooting this, the Knicks have just won the cup.
Shout out to Taylor Rooks.
And this is definitely going to be a conversation, and we're going to cover it more on OSA next week when we do our OSA episode. We'll get more in depth into this conversation, but this happened in live time while we're recording. But let's get into our next topic.
Been hurt.
Some
for a very long time.
some drama, man. 50, he's someone who loves to be petty and engage whoever don't like him. He'll be quick with the memes and posts on social media. This time seems to though he's going at it with the Let's Rap About It podcast. more or less he's going at his. He did use the word they and them, but if you look at the post, it seems
And
like
the pictures, he's spending more pictures than Jimmy.
it was more aimed like his shots was more aimed at Jim Jones,
Right.
but that's Mano's man's, and like Mano said, when you say they and them, and like you're a part of the they and them, it seems like you're shooting at me too.
So would Dave East and Mano and Fabulous be within their right to respond to 50?
Oh, Mano responded. They've been.
I'm saying like in the sense of like talking they shit. Like you get what I'm saying? Like
they could.
Yeah, of course. You shooting at a brother, you shooting at all of us.
No,
Yeah.
but it's also not even about shooting at the brothers though. It's the word is 50 used. He said they are squatters.
Yeah, they some squatters.
They are some
bum ass niggas can't pay their rent.
But they trying to be fly. They trying to win the
best dressed award.
Yeah, so it's
Of
they.
course.
So that involves all of them. So that's what I said.
Yes,
word is like that.
shooting.
Word is like that. It makes it like, oh, nah, he's coming at us. But
Yes.
But like I said,
but the additional pictures is Jim Jones.
It seems more like he's just going straight for Jim Jones. But
yeah,
Birdie is
right there. They're guilty by association.
Let's say any of them could feel like, what you mean there? Who's his squatters is plural and
right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's aimed at Jim, but
it's just
at the whole squad.
It's in their gym, they all catch a stray. So
right.
and they have the right to respond if they choose to respond.
Yeah.
Well, Mano responded, so I don't think any of them else will be responding. Mano is Mano was going at it with DJ Academics because of some shit Academics said about them on the pod. He made fun of, I guess, Fab was wearing a headband during one of the pod episodes, and Academics like, why is he wearing a headband or some shit? And Mano, there's Tim, they've been going back and forth. Academics has been calling them teen-year citizens.
I mean,
they do be calling Jimmy the youngest, the oldest YN.
Yeah, the oldest YN. But like, I think it's more of like, and I think again, guilty by association because, like, Dave East is still young. Like he's the young guy.
The youngest of the four.
He's the youngest of the four.
Yeah.
Like the other guys are his senior, but Jim Jones is more of the like. Although Mano is a personality, they don't be talking as much on social media as Jim Jones does, or they don't be in situations as much as Jimmy. And so, where they call them teen years, Fabulous, Mano, Dave East just some fly niggas. Like they don't really say anything that makes them seem like immature, whereas Jimmy like be trying to post on the block and like he act like he leaves his suburban house to go back to Harlem to post up and shit. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? Like you are old nigga doing too much. Whereas I feel like
probably living in
they all probably live in the yes, you can I can see Jimmy like, Jimmy got the big ass house, but he still be posting.
Yo, he said he was talking
shop in Harlem.
Bro, he had Joe Budden on there and shit. And he was talking about like Jimmy was talking about like the block and shit. And Joe was like, but nigga, I hate when you do that. Like, nigga, you live in my neighborhood. Like, nigga, we live in the same gated community. And Jimmy started laughing. He like, nigga, Jimmy, I don't know if you haven't been broke for a long time. Like, you haven't lived in Harlem for a long time. And they both started laughing and shit. And Jimmy was like, I just love, I love Harlem. So
I mean, some people love going back to the block. I mean, like,
and that's what it is.
No matter how successful you are, there are people like that just go back to the block every now and then.
And Jimmy is one of those
Jimmy
niggas.
Is that.
Yeah, and Jimmy he leave his suburban house in Hackensack, New Jersey, and go to
the block.
Go Harlem, USA. So, but I feel like
I guess it's never, you can never win because if you leave the hood, right, and you detach yourself, it's like, oh, now you better than us.
Right, exactly. That nigga don't come back.
Yeah, so it's like, what do you expect? Like
Now you come back too much. Like,
like, you can't win with that argument. So
yeah.
at that point, just do you, bro. Like whatever makes you feel happy. Because it's like you that as you the whole goal is to get out. You get out and you never come back. Oh, he's too big for us.
But what's the
I
real?
mean,
What's
I
the
don't
beef
say never
between
don't
Jimmy
come
and
back,
50
but
though? Like, what's the
huh?
beef between them?
they was it all no, it's crazy. It all originated a few years ago. They used to like it was like workout videos. They was going back and forth. Like it wasn't nothing serious. And
Who are
then
you talking about? Cam and Jim?
no,
No,
50.
Jimmy and 50.
Yeah, Jimmy and 50.
They
They
used to.
all start,
It started a few. No, it started a few years ago.
didn't
Like
it start off with 50 like kind of like dissing Jim on Cam's pod?
no, it's
That's
not.
where like it
No, it goes before that.
goes before
And
that.
at that point, no, at that point,
It was
Jim
already
Jones already
beef.
felt he felt the way about 50. So that's what made Jim Jones lash out more towards Cam and 50 after that. Because at that point he wasn't like if him and 50 was somewhat cool, I don't think he would have reacted that.
It was his two enemies coming together to
So it's
talk
like
shit
two
about him at
people
that
he
point.
don't really fuck with at the moment, and they
Right.
coming together and they mentioning his name. But that's what I'm saying. It started a few years ago. They used to do like workout videos. They would joke on each other and thing. It's just something. The jokes going back and forth, and then the joking just turned serious.
Right.
So like now, from there, it was just that, and then other shit amongst the years.
But do y'all watch the Let's Rap About It podcast?
I
I'm not
watch
gonna lie. I seen
I
a
watch
few
clips.
episodes,
I
but
see they clips, it be funny though.
they
Like
could
they
be a lot.
entertain.
I feel like people be hating on them. I don't think like I don't know. I feel like certain pod like when like people they are their level because they're established. Like people know them
Yeah.
as rappers. So
Right.
like when Jalen, I fuck with Jalen Fab shit too.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like when they first,
I think people don't want these guys to get in this space.
yeah, because it takes up somebody else's spot. But
It's like with the athletes in podcasting. It's like they don't want like the athletes or the people that's actually doing it to like infiltrate it because now you're taking away the job for the fans
it's more competition. But like I said,
yeah.
someone who watched Fab and Jada probably not gonna watch this. You know what I'm trying to say?
It's basically
Everybody can flourish, but I fuck with the I said Fab and Jada, Fat Joe and Jada. But when that shit first came out, I feel like not a lot of people wasn't wanting them to succeed. But I fuck with Fab.
Yeah.
I keep saying Fat Joe and Jada shit.
Fat Joe
That
and
should be
Jada.
funny, especially Fat Joe be saying, he got his story.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what you honestly get from all these pies, from Mace and Cam, from Jimmy and all these guys.
When Mason Cam did their sports shit, people wasn't feeling a way about them doing this.
Yeah, exactly. But what's funny about them is a lot of the stories that we get, the inside stories that they make comedic, like because they're telling from their vantage.
They got some personalities that people were watching. You know?
Right. And so I don't be mad at these guys when they be coming up with their podcast. It'd be entertaining as hell.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Sometimes you want their perspective or their view on
right. Y'all people just think they just they should be interviewed and not really
Fat Joe and Jada are interviewing people, which is dope. Like
what they said, like Fat Joe and Jada needs to be interviewed, not be the one that not the one doing the interviewing and shit. Yeah.
They'll get better because they usually are the ones being interviewed. Right. I'm pretty sure their interviews will get better as time.
And that should be funny when they be like, when they're trying to interview somebody, but you could tell they don't know what the hell they doing. They'd be like, that should be Jada and Joe. They had that shit all the time where they should just be going left.
I fuck with their show. I fuck with their show.
But it be entertaining because it's real. It's like almost like Drink Champs, where it's like it's not the trained professional asking the right questions all the time and these hard-hitting questions that they did research on. It's just like, yo, let's just speak what's real and shit. And sometimes you get episodes that's not the best, but then you get gems and you get really good moments and shit. It's like you said, it's
Bleak Guy's own show, Jim Jones.
Bleak another nigga that be funny as hell. His podcast, like I see his clips. Bleak be saying some funny ass shit.
I watched both. I watched both the whole shit. The Jim Jones interview and Bleak and the Bleak. And I watched the whole shit.
Yeah.
They shot it where Jim Jones and them shoot their shit at.
Right.
But that shit also stirred the process because Jim Jones came at Yayo and that. So
Right.
he said he smoked hard coke. Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's what it is from like the moment that like it is when people you don't like, right? And obviously it's part of the culture. So if you're doing certain shit, you have to talk on certain shit. But it's like the way I'll explain it is Jim Jones wasn't feeling 50 or he wasn't rocking with Cam at the time they get together. They mentioned Jim Jones. Jim Jones not a big fan of that. The Let's Rap About It pod is talking about the Diddy documentary that is produced by 50.
Right.
But again, Jim Jones and 50 ain't rocking with each other at the moment. So he's saying certain shit that obviously you're gonna get 50 respond when you say it's not a documentary, it's a mockumentary, it's petty behavior. So it's like obviously it's being said by someone that you don't get along with. So you're gonna respond.
And then also again,
so that plays a role in it.
And I think I said something to this point previously, whereas Jimmy and them are still follow street code. Like they still immersed in that, where it's like the way they look at 50.
Man, 50. Jimmy would not be saying that if he didn't have a beef with 50.
No,
Jimmy would not be saying that.
I'm talking about all those guys that come from those street spaces, because 50 Cent is a rapper and he's a part of executive producer, a part of a project about one of our biggest faces in their culture. The streets tell them, although yes, you right, Drew, that part plays, that the beat plays a part in how deep he go into it, but they also follow that street rules. So it's like, yo, that's corny because you should know better. And in the streets, we don't allow that. That's especially with Jimmy. Jimmy is a nigga that live in Hackensack, but go back to Harlem, but he still act like and still follow the block rules. And so to him and those type of guys, they look at that type of stuff as corny for somebody like 50, whether it was 50 or somebody else that's came up like they came up. It looks corny in a way to them because it's like, yo, this guy is one of the guys from our culture.
No, I see the point you're making, but I was gonna say some people, even at the older age, will take some of the block rules, and that's the rules they live by.
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying. They live by that code forever. And the added to it is the issue.
I feel like there's no real age limit to that.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. The Jimmy shit is added to it. But Drew, if you grew up a block kid and you've been around block niggas, you'll know they live and die by that shit. Niggas be 40, 50 years old and still trying to tell you street politics.
I know. And they need to change that. But I don't tell people how they live their lives. So
that's a fact. But shout out to Let's Rap About It. Shout out to 50. All these guys out here doing like good work. Like
this is beefing or not, this is good traction for their pie. Like like all this shit, the shit with academics, I don't know if they are hip. I'm pretty sure they are hip to it, but they are realizing this controversy brings traction.
Yeah.
So now, whenever they,
I think they benefit from it, but I don't think they're gonna be like, let's look for issues.
Nah, they're not the type of guys that.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
They're not doing that. They're
I'm
not
gonna
lie.
Do that. I know. I feel like they are getting into the game and they're seeing how the game is played, so they are not full-fledged into it, but they are.
Mano had a show before this. Mano had a show.
He's still on the show with Angela Yee. He's still on the show.
No. I'm talking about his own pie before the Angela Yee, before that.
Yeah, but
Mano
this is not the I feel like this is not the first like I said,
This is not the first time Mano been.
John said they taste blood. It's like, yeah, this working. Let's.
they
I just don't. I don't think they're gonna feed into it like that.
they are
They're not
tapping
gonna feed
into the
into it.
algorithm. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is, don't put it past them. They
Yeah.
seem like they may be oblivious.
No.
They know how the algorithm works. They ain't full-fledged just
No,
doing
no,
bullshit,
no.
but they are tapping into it because they know that's what people drama sells. People they know.
Yeah, but what we're saying, they know drama is gonna sell. What me and Dev are saying, they're not gonna actively look for drama.
Right. Exactly.
If drama falls in their lap, then of course we just gonna run with it. But they're not just gonna look for active beef just to look for beef. Like,
So Yayo smokes hard crack. Like what was you looking for by saying that?
nigga,
But
Like,
that's already beef.
we beefing with
this
Fifth.
is before all this. This
Yeah, but I'm saying that's already beef. That's not new beef. That's beef that's already been like stirred. That pot is already stirred.
no, but
Yeah, like it ain't nothing.
now, but
Okay.
at that point, Jim Jones and 50 going back and forth. Yayo ain't dissing him.
But but
Well, what happens
what
happens when you say something like that?
it's just like Fab Davies and Mano getting caught in the crosshairs because of Jimmy. That's the same thing.
But that's different. If 50 name dropped them.
Right. He said Jimmy said Tony. He didn't say G Unit. He didn't say G Unit or 50's crew. He said Tony Yayo.
Nigga, the person that's closest to Fifth from G Unit
Man,
is
ain't no
Tony.
telling Yayo or another nigga who be on these fucking Vlad TVs talking to him. So
Yayo be on Vlad head, bro.
Every week.
Every week he on Vlad.
Bro, Yayo is, it's crazy. Yayo's entertaining, but my point is, like I said, he's another person that knows. All these dudes know the algorithm. They just they abide by certain rules, so certain shit they won't push that line on certain shit because of the rules they abide by. Mm-hmm. But the shit that don't go to that line, they'll push because it's part of the algorithm. You trying to get money now. That's all. The name of the game is getting money.
I guess we gotta see, man. We gotta see. I just feel like the way those guys carry themselves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way they carry themselves. You talk about the block rules. I don't think they the type of niggas that's gonna be like, yeah, you know who I like.
Yeah, they don't start the shit. If it's there, it's there.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But they're not gonna start it.
If it's up and it's stuck, but it's like I don't think they're just gonna be like just
let's point at this nigga. We gonna make fun of him.
I just told you I just gave you a whole situation. Academics made a joke about Fabulous wearing a headband and now
nigga, that's the beef coming to their doorstep. Ack is the one that made fun of
beef. But bro, how's that beef? What I'm saying
he call them teenagers or a teen or something.
No,
Ack is the one that shot first.
That's after the back and forth, bro. If no lie, if we used to shoot an episode, right, and someone was
somebody say something about you, I'm gonna say fuck you, nigga.
No, I'm saying, it's like, why the fuck he got them sneakers on? Say some outlandish sneakers on. I have some outlandish sneakers on. Ain't nothing serious.
I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna comment because your mama brought them for him.
But what I'm saying is, it was something very light, and now,
but it ain't light if it's coming from academics. You know the intent by somebody like that.
It's somebody else that knows the algorithm.
Right. So he a nigga that playing the game. So it's like, nigga, don't play for me because I'll come for you.
But like I said, that whole man on academics is hilarious. But like, because they definitely
John said these niggas some content creators, Drew, and they gonna start doing anything to hit the algorithms.
It's WWE, man.
We'll see.
But I say that with the sidebar where it could, in certain situations, get serious. Like I said, the way the shit outside this topic, but part of this topic is, they said they'd let it go, but Mano basically was saying like, he took his belt off and insinuating belt to ass.
All it takes is for these niggas to bump into each other at a club somewhere, and it'd be up.
It ain't gonna be up for these. It ain't gonna go that.
It don't have to be them. It be somebody. The worst thing about these entourages, they think they doing the right thing. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's never things.
it's never the people. It's never the people
around the
There's always an entourage. They see some shit. Oh, that's not even 50. But we know that's 50 cousins, best friend. And they stumped this nigga out. And then it's like, that was a hit for 50. And now we got some other bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what the man on Academics said. He took his belt off. And
well, Academics is a nigga we ain't going to ever see outside. Nobody going to see him. So
man said he's the basement. But
so ain't nobody going to Ack ain't worried about that because Ack know he ain't going nowhere.
Now let's get into our close. And so we're gonna play a little game. I got us 1, 2, 5. So basically be best out of 5. ASO, guess who. I ain't gonna do it like that. I'm gonna give you either 3 clues and rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Y'all gotta tell me what is the answer.
Okay.
So the first one is The Rock, Kevin Nash, Hollywood. What is the answer?
The Rock, Kevin
The Rock
Nash.
Johnson, Kevin Nash, NWO, and Hollywood.
WWE films.
That's a hint. Not well, the hint is wrestling, but that back part of that word is a hint.
Hulk Hogan, nigga?
No, that would be too easy. Hollywood.
I know, that's what I said.
Hollywood does not represent Hollywood Hulk Hogan, but
Kevin Nash.
Hollywood represents Hollywood. What's Hollywood?
Right. California.
Oh. Not
movies.
There you go. Yeah.
Kevin Nash, The Rock, Hollywood. What movie features The Rock and Kevin Nash? Or what ties? What 100 degrees of separation can you get from that? Gridiron Gang.
No.
The Longest Yard, because you just talked about it.
That's another hint. That is another hint. It's something we talked about, but that's another hint. The Longest Yard is another hint. I didn't give you that. It came up on your own. The Rock.
Nash, The Rock.
Hollywood.
That's like kind of it all makes sense, but it's kind of throwing me at the same time because I don't know anything that The Rock and Kevin Nash did together in Hollywood.
Not them together,
but somebody that's tied to them.
Somebody else.
Kevin Nash, The Rock, tied to who? In Hollywood.
Longest Yard.
Chris Rock.
No.
Triple H?
No.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold, no.
Stone Cold is in The Longest Yard.
But he's not in the movie with The Rock? That's another hint. He in the movie with The Rock.
He's in the movie with The Rock and he's in the movie with Kevin Nash.
Yes.
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard, yes. He's in The Longest Yard. And that's the movie he is in with Kevin Nash. Now you got to think about The Rock.
The Rock movies.
Chris Rock.
I said Chris Rock already.
Oh shit!
And it's probably something that's fairly easy and in our face, Drew.
What movie was Chris Rock in with The Rock?
Nothing. But they both The Rock. Chris Rock and The Rock.
yeah, I said that. That was good.
So you got Chris Rock and The Rock. In this movie, both did a movie with Kevin Nash and The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm trying to think of The Rock movies.
The Rock.
It's just I usually see The Rock movies in the bottom of trash cans, and so
this is actually a good Rock movie.
And so I can't really.
Good Rock movie. I like this movie. I don't know how you feel about this movie, but it's a good Rock movie. And The Rock is not the star of this movie. He's a side actor in this movie. I feel like if I give you a movie, it's gonna give you a
No. He's talking.
What is
I'm
this movie?
I'm drawing an. It's the movie with Andre 3000 and
What movie is that?
What type of movie?
Rock did a movie Andre 3000 when?
No, he didn't.
yeah, he do. He got the movie where he had the lisp, where the Rocky had the lisp.
Oh, you're talking about what's Andre 3000 in that movie?
Yeah, Andre 3000 was a gangster in there. He's a part of that. He's a part of that crazy cast. So I could be mixing it up. You
Are
can
you
look it
talking
up,
about
John.
Four Brothers?
Oh.
No, he's not talking about Four Brothers. You can look up that cast. I forgot the name of that movie, John, but I believe Andre 3000 is also in that movie.
I think I know what movie you're talking about, but that's not the movie.
I'm talking about the movie with
if this movie exists.
Because it also had
you're talking about Be Cool.
Yeah, with Uma Thurman and all that.
That's not the movie.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Like once you said, I'm like, oh yeah, Be Cool. I just couldn't remember the name, but yeah, they was in Be Cool together.
Yeah.
What is this movie that Kevin Nash?
No, Kevin Nash is in the longest yard.
So Kevin Nash and Rock. Kevin Nash and Rock have both did movies with this guy, and The Rock was not the main star in that movie that this guy was in.
This guy was not the main star in that movie either. He was a side actor, but
Rob Schneider? No.
What Rock movie is Rob Schneider do?
I'm literally listening. I'm literally listening to cast. Like
I'm trying to just think of Rock movies, and when has Rock really been the side actor in most of his movies? Like
other than the other guys,
fucking Scorpion King, like Mummy 2.
He was a star in Scorpion.
No, Mummy. No, he was in the star of the Scorpion King, but the Mummy 2, the Scorpion King, he wasn't a star.
Mm-hmm.
Side characters for The Rock.
Nope, no.
Bro, you have to be doing process of elimination on the one movie.
Nelly?
That the one movie that you got. No.
Longest Yard. Okay.
Goldberg?
He said Goldberg.
No.
Process of elimination. Let me think about the cast. We got Nelly in there. We got Adam Sandler. We got Chris Rock. We got Michael Irvin. We got Terry Crews. We got who else we got in there?
It's Terry Crews, John.
No.
We got
no, it's crazy. Terry Crews might be in that movie. Now I don't think about it, but it's not him.
It's that movie when all the fucking the actors, the former action stars, with Sylvester Stallone and
Expendables, no.
Okay, because I was about to say The Rock was in Expendables.
You know what's funny? Terry Crews was in this movie, but it's not Terry Crews.
So this movie's some bullshit.
No.
Damn, John. Yeah.
My man David Costner's in this movie too.
This movie's some bullshit.
I give up. I give up.
I don't want to give up. John, give us one clue, bro. Give us one clue.
Bro, I gave you all the clues. Kevin Nash. I told you, process of elimination.
In front of the longest yard.
Longest yard. Wrestling, movies. Bro, it's not that many wrestlers in that fucking movie. That's the biggest hint I can give you.
I said all the wrestlers.
Great Khali up in that bitch?
Yeah, the answer is the fucking Great Khali. He's in the movie Get Smart with The Rock.
Great Khali is in that?
Yes. He's the main what's the word? The henchman for the boss.
Get Smart with fucking Michael Carell.
Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway. The Rock is a side character in that movie, and the Great Khali is the fucking.
I don't remember Great Khali being in that movie. That's why they didn't come to me.
All right, point to me.
That's a point to Drew though. Drew, you got that, Drew.
But how you feel about the Get Smart movie?
I never seen the Get Smart.
It's not a good movie.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a Rock hater.
It's not a good movie. It wasn't even a Rock movie though.
He's in the movie.
But I don't consider that. I don't consider that's a Steve Carell movie.
But since he's in it, you know what I'm saying, you're saying it's bad because
before Rock wasn't even the action star he is today, so I didn't even have those feelings towards the Rock when that movie came out.
No, but the point is now you go back to all the other movies, so it's like you have the feelings.
No, it just I like Walking Tall and Tall Walk or whatever them other two movies that's the same. Walking Tall.
I love Get Smart. I love that movie.
Walking Tall and the other movie, The Big Bang or Big something.
Steve Carell's hilarious in this movie too. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, Steve Carell is overly stupid in the movie.
Yeah, he's hilarious in this movie. I'm sorry, I like the movie, but that's crazy. I gave it all his process of elimination wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know why I ain't say
I couldn't say it.
Big Khali. But Drew, you got the point. Drew got the point.
This one may be easier.
Okay.
Johnny Storm, Not Another Teen Movie, Scott Pilgrim.
I'm drawing his name. I know it's look, I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm drawing blanks on his real name. Drew, don't talk. Just think, Drew. Just think, because you're gonna throw off my way of thinking.
Totally. To be honest, though, in these type of movies, I just really know the movie name. I don't know the real name of the actor.
That's the hint. The answer is the real name.
Right, and it's three of them. Chris Evans. Let's go.
Yes, Chris Evans.
Because Marvel got Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, and fucking the other Star-Lord. Chris Pratt. And I always fuck up the Chris's.
Yeah, the answer is Chris Evans. He played Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four. Yeah. He was in Not Another Teen Movie, and he was in Scott Pilgrim.
He's one of
I would have did Captain America, but that would have made it a little too easy.
I knew it already, but I'd be fucking up on the Chris's.
All right. This, before I give you all the shit, the answer is a movie, but this is the three clues. Mr. 3000, Scary Movie, The Temptations.
Mr. 3000, Scary Movie, The Temptations.
The original Kings of Comedy.
That's a hint, but that's not the answer. It's a hint. It's a hint, somewhat, but the hint is one of the clues as well. But that
Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey played Temptations on stage, and
Steve Harvey got nothing to do with the Temptations.
No, I was saying
the clue is the Temptations movie.
The Temptations movie. Steve Harvey ain't got nothing to do with the Temptations movie.
But Bernie Mac, Mr. 3000.
Scary movie.
Temptations.
Scary Movie and Temptations.
All this equals a movie.
Scary Movie and Temptations. 5 Heartbeats.
No.
Straight.
Soul Men.
Nope.
Bernie Mac, Scary Movie. The Temptations.
The hint's actually Mr. 3000, but I gave y'all the hint that Bernie Mac plays a role. Bernie Mac is in Mr. 3000, so that's another hint. Bernie Mac is in Mr. 3000. Now, the two other movies equals the movie, the answer.
Bernie Mac.
That helped. Yeah, Bernie Mac.
It's just the other things throw me off when it comes to Bernie Mac. Like Scary Movie and Temptations, it throws me off. When it comes to Bernie Mac.
Somebody in that movie, Bernie Mac, and someone in the last movie are all in the same movie, and that's the answer.
Mr. 3000.
Bernie Mac.
Scary Movie.
Now you gotta be thinking about who's in Temptations and who's in
Temptations.
Scary Movie.
And these movies are like all from different eras and shit. So it's like, who was acting that can do all three of these? Temptations. Bernie Mac, Scary Movie 1. Scary Movie 1.
or two.
Or
Yeah,
two.
or two. Just, yeah, he was in the first two.
Maybe that's a hint, Drew. He was in the first two scary movies. The person John's talking about, Mr. 3000 and the Temptations.
This is 3,000.
Scary movie and the Temptations.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
No. Nobody.
Man.
I'll give you another hint. Nobody came to see you, Otis. That's another hint.
I'm gonna get you because he Robert Townsend. Like that's why I'm getting
Robert
Temptation.
Townsend's not the answer.
No, because I originally thought I was thinking Robert Townsend at first. But Robert Townsend, that's why I said 5 Heartbeats.
Nobody came to see you, Otis. That's another hint.
That's Leroy. Or whatever his name is. Leon.
That's a hint. That might have been too much of a hint. Then I got Bernie Mac and Leon.
And Scary Movie?
Yes.
Oh, Leon.
He said both. You could use either Scary
Both
Movie.
these actors are in this movie, and someone from Scary Movie is also in this movie. And they're not the most famous person that's in this movie. But if
we know they name.
Yeah. Of course I do.
Okay.
'90s movie. The answer is a '90s movie.
Temptation.
You already got it. It's Leon. Leon. David Ruffin. The person.
Above the Rim?
That is the answer. Yes. Marlon Wayne, Scary Movie. Bernie Mac, Mr. 3000. Leon, The Temptations. They are all in the above. I did Tupac. It would have been too easy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I forgot Leon. I forgot Bernie Mac is in
Above the
Rim because he got killed. He was the crackhead, the bum.
The homeless person. They did foul, man.
That's facts. Yeah, they did them both. I forgot. All right, but yeah, I got it. I'm 2-1. 2-1. Drew, if I get the next one, it's over.
I feel like these last two may be a little difficult, but
okay.
I'm going to pick which one I should give you.
Let's figure it out. Let's make it work.
All right. Oh, maybe this last one may not be. Dr. Dre, Vin Diesel, Ice-T.
Triple X.
No. This is a person.
Okay, give us that again.
Dr. Dre, Vin Diesel, Ice-T.
Ice Cube.
No. This person was on a TV show with Ice-T. That's a hint. And it was in the movie with the other two. That's a hint.
You said Dr. Dre,
Vin Diesel, Ice-T.
Queen Latifah.
No. Another hint. It's a man.
Ice-T, Dr. Dre. What was the other one?
Vin Diesel.
Ludacris.
Yes, because Ludacris is in The Wash.
Right.
Fast and Furious, and he was in Lord and Order SVU.
Yeah, like 2 minutes. 2 minutes in The Wash. You motherfucker.
That was a mother. In The Wash.
Yeah, he had like 2 lines.
That's the whole point. You gotta get something that's it's a small grab. If not, it's gonna be too easy.
Yeah.
You want to do
what show did he have?
He was on the episode of Lord and Order SVU. He played Ice-T's nephew.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
He was the antagonist of the episodes. They was trying to arrest him. He was crazy. So they was trying to throw Luda in jail.
Never knew that. But again, I don't watch shows that come on primetime TV.
No, it was a really good episode. I want the last one, but
yeah, sure. I won already, but let's go.
So the last one is
Let's clean the floor with Drew.
Home Alone 3, Batman,
Home Alone 3.
Ghostbusters.
Home Alone 3.
Home Alone 3. Hell if I know the actor's name is Home Alone 3.
Facts. Max Keebler's Big Day.
And this is a person.
Home Alone 3.
I dead don't know the actor.
What you say the other ones?
Ghostbusters and Batman.
Michael Keaton.
No.
Nah, it wasn't.
Because Michael Keaton was. Joe Belushi.
John Belushi.
John Belushi.
The hint is a person in each of these movies. Oh, well. The
And I think
person
John
was,
Belushi died before all three of those movies.
The answer is the person was in one of these movies, and two people from these other movies was in the movie with this person.
What?
Yes. What? So the person is in one of these movies, and then actors
are in a movie with that said person.
Yes. So the person is in one of these movies. The actors of two of these movies did a movie
with said person.
Yes.
Okay. This one was tough because you got to pick somebody that's in one of these movies, and then the other two were in movies
with the said person.
With the said person. So you got to figure out.
These movies specifically aren't movies with this said person.
Right. And you said Batman.
Mm-hmm. Home Alone 3.
Home Alone 3. I don't know who the fuck is in Home Alone 3.
It's only one person. That's a crazy hint, but Jesus.
I just remember Max Keebler.
That's not. There's one person that's really bigger than everybody that's in that movie.
Peter
Home
Green?
Alone 3?
Mm-hmm.
Peter Green?
No.
That's the only big nigga in Home Alone 3. Like, honestly.
He wasn't in Home Alone 3.
Yes, he was. He was the head criminal.
No, he was not.
Who said Peter who?
Peter Green. Peter Green was the head criminal in Home Alone 3.
Who the hell is Peter Green?
He just passed away.
Dude that just died. He passed away.
He was the main villain in The Mask. He was the main villain in Home 3.
Yeah, he was.
No. He's not. He's not in Home Alone 3. He's not in Home Alone 3.
I could have sworn he was.
Right.
No, he's not. He's not in Home Alone 3. In Home Alone 3, it's that the guy he always play a bad guy.
The person that was in Home Alone 3, his name is Peter Beaupre. Peter Beaupre.
And he always play a bad guy in a lot of his movies. The guy that's the Home Alone 3 bad guy, but that's not who John's talking about.
Person had a small role in that movie, but I would have picked another movie.
Oh, give it to me again.
Home Alone 3, Ghostbusters, Batman.
Home Alone 3, Batman. Batman and what you say?
Ghostbusters.
Is it the Gyllenhaal girl?
The who girl?
Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal's sister.
Maggie. She was in Home Alone 3.
Okay. Scarlett Johansson.
That is the answer, yes, because she's in Home Alone 3.
How is she in Batman?
Yeah,
John. The last Batman movie. Jason Jordan Levitt did Don John with her.
Oh, okay.
They're in a movie together, and she did a movie with Bill Murray, Lost in Translation.
Right, that's true. So I only knew Scarlett. I did not know the ties. I could not remember the ties because I know Don John, but I don't remember that movie.
She was the main female.
I don't even think I ever. Honestly, I don't really think I even. No, because it was like the Jersey movie. Yeah, she was the Jersey girl. Like they was Guidos or Guidettes or some shit.
They might have been jerseys and Don John. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah, she was the oh John, all that Jersey talk. You right, John, but I got it 4-1. That's the win. Cooked.
With that being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another Shitty Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dad, my co-host Drew.
What up?
Which brought to you by Coach Castle, sponsored by Don's LLC. We do got a poll for y'all this week. We got a poll for y'all this week. Please tune in, like, comment, subscribe, and like always, we are
out.